Oh shit, hold on. All right, what's up, everybody? Give me a second. Let me pull this chat up. Guess Dan's live kind of fucked up. All right. Oh, where the hell? What the hell? Hold on. Copy link. There we go. Why the hell? What the fuck? Oh, you can pop in, Dominic. Tim's gonna come in a second. I just sent it to you in Messenger and it's in the chat. You got it? Oh my god, these fucking allergies, I swear to God. Fucking doing me in. See if I have any allergy medicine left. Oh, damn it, that one's gone. Hold on a sec, Tim. Let's see here.
Damn, bruh.
What's up?
So I don't know what happened over there, man. His computer heated up and it just shut down.
That's not good. Might want to take that. He might want to take his laptop apart and change the thermal paste out of it. That might be what's doing it. Shouldn't just be heating
Yeah.
overheating like that.
Or the heat sink went. Heat
Well,
sink went bad on the motherboard.
he said that computer was 5 years old. So.
5 years old. Then he should have a fucking PC by now. He's making that money. Fucking get a PC, motherfucker.
I've asked him before. He doesn't seem to be interested in getting a computer.
Oh, be a lot fucking easier.
I got that fucking antenna for the computer.
Yeah.
For that little mini PC. Now the bitch doesn't want to turn on, and I don't know why.
I told you, man, you got to look in the BIOS.
You gotta be able to turn the bitch on to do that. What are you talking about?
Go in safe mode, Rick. Shit. I don't know why the computer wouldn't be fucking even turning on to even get a display or what's it called?
Well, usually the little button will come on, and then there's a little blue light inside the chassis that will come on inside the case.
Well, yeah.
But nothing comes on. It's just dead. I checked the power cable. It got power to it. I checked it with the meter. I don't know what the fuck it is unless it's something in the computer that just went to shit. I don't know.
Back step. Like trace your steps. What did you do?
The only thing I did was change the M.2 out, and that's in the bottom of the casing. So all you have to do is just slide the little door off, and you just pull the little clip up, pull it out. Done and done.
You sure the clip's in place? It's tight in there.
Yeah, I redid that, and I reseated the RAM chip, everything. Nothing's working, so I don't know what's wrong with it.
You check for a bent pin.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I didn't take the fucking
Dude, that's how it happened to me. It wouldn't even fucking turn on. Wouldn't even give me a what's the name of flash screen? Fucking anything.
Yeah, I didn't take the CPU out of it.
It's a bent pin. How's everybody doing? 3 watching. All right. We're getting it.
I mean,
Dan, what's that, man?
even if it was, you know, something in it, it would still release power on. Cause you know, when
Do
me
you
and
hear the fans going? Do you hear the fans
no,
going?
nothing comes on.
Oh, God damn.
It has no power to it. I've even
Make me
tried.
co-host for a sec. Make me co-host for a sec so I can pin this fucking.
Pin what?
Pin the fucking what Zoom link. Unless you want
can't.
to get rid of it.
That's in YouTube. You can't do that.
Make me co-host and I'll show you.
I just did make you co-host.
Okay, close that up. Close that up. Blah blah blah. No, I can't. What the fuck? I used to do it before.
Yeah, you can't. Remember, YouTube's a different platform than Zoom, so only I can control that shit on in the chat.
And that's some shit. Well, Dom, you getting your ass in here or what? It's only 4:17.
He's over
what
on
time
that.
is there?
He's over on that Jalen channel trying to get subs.
Jalen. Who's Jalen?
Dude, I could. Hold on, I'll show you. I'll show you his channel.
Drone channel?
No, it's just some dude from overseas, but
like
pretty much it's just a promotion channel. People are just promoting to get subs. Kind of like what Andrew and his wife used to do.
Oh yeah.
But I can't listen to him because it's just.
Tapos makapag-promote pa kayo dyan sa
No.
It's just
no.
I listen to that.
I ain't listening to that. No, sorry. Great people, but no, can't listen to that.
Dom says I'm in the middle of a shopping center.
Sounds like a deformed fucking motorbike.
I don't know why he puts that echo sound on to sound like that. That's kind of annoying, to be honest with you.
Yeah, why would you do that? I mean, fuck me, dude. Cheers. Dude, I'm going to turn off my cam, so you might want to turn yours back on soon. I got to take these cunts out because they're fucking hurting. I got something underneath them. So, I love the laughter. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, you know. I'll turn it back on after I get it. So did you get any sleep? On your left side of the head, could you please put the mic down?
Yeah.
There you go.
No, I was watching Kingsman, so no, I didn't sleep.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realize you and Dan were on because I wasn't on YouTube at all. I was on my phone I was watching a movie, so.
Thought you would have got some sleep.
I'm surprised Dan's even up this late.
Well, yeah. He kept on trying to get me in to the chat, and then he said, fuck you, so I got on the panel. Just because he said, fuck you.
What's, yeah, it might be time for him to go get a new computer. Go get that one fixed.
Uh-huh.
These fucking allergies are annoying the living shit out of me. I don't have any clarity left.
Take anything for it?
No, I gotta wait till tomorrow. When I got some money, I can go get some Claritin.
Claritin's the best out of them all.
Yeah, I don't have it. Yeah, I'll wait till them. Well, actually, I might have money now. Past 2 o'clock. Nope, still nothing.
These fucking things.
Oh my god.
Because the fucking work. Wah, wah, wah. I feel so much better.
What are you off tomorrow or something?
Let me check. Yep. That construction site, the safety officer came up to me and he goes, we're not going to need you tomorrow, but hopefully next week. So all right, cool. They don't want anybody else but me, so that's fucking awesome.
So you're off till next week?
Yeah, I have all. That's why I'm drinking like pretty fast, actually.
That's what I said. You need to do what like the schools do over here. You need to set you up a account that you can't touch, and then put like 10 or 20 bucks in there every week.
I am doing that. I already do that.
Oh, well, that's what I'm saying. You set it up to cover when you have to take long periods of time off.
But I don't touch that. I forget that it's there. Know what I mean?
You know what, Dan? You should send that computer to Sean and see if he can look at it for you.
Yeah, do that. Okay.
Really, to be honest with you, you should send it off to Sean and ask him to take a look at it for you.
Yep.
That'd be the best thing to do. Oh, wait, hold on. How the hell did you do that?
What?
Oh, whatever. What the fuck did you just do? Don't be getting drunk. I can't refund anything, so don't be like, I
It
accidentally
didn't
put five
fucking put my message in there. I said for the Claritin.
for the Claritin.
It didn't put it in there. Right when I hit buy, it didn't fucking it like took it out. I don't know why. Anyway.
Appreciate it.
No lookers.
It's been acting weird lately. Yeah, I would definitely send it to him. Cause he's actually, when it comes to his area of expertise is Dell and Alienware. That's actually his bread and butter, to be honest with you, Dan.
Yeah, it is.
That's the best person to send it off to. Cause like he was
or he could just take over the computer while Dan's sitting there.
well, if it's overheating, then it's some kind of hardware issue. He definitely needs to tear it apart and look at it.
I reckon a fan died or the heat sink is going on the motherboard.
It could be that. It could be the thermal paste on the processor sucked and all dried out.
5 years.
Margie?
Yeah. Hey, Margie, how are you?
I mean, that can all play a factor into you know, on particular environments, what kind of environment it's been sitting in. That can all take a play in it too.
And if the heat sink is gone, you're gonna scrap the motherboard, get a new motherboard put in.
Like every few months, I take my laptop apart and clean out the fan and everything because it'll get dusty and nasty.
Yeah, you have to.
That's what I'm
doing mine, but I want to get a higher fucking instead of that compressed air. I want to get one that can fucking blow the cunt out of that. But the one that David showed us, I want that.
Yeah, that laptop, I only have to take 6 screws out and I can pull the back off and access everything.
Well, that's how on that one, it's the same thing. But I just don't like how the shit, the wires are connected to the back part of it. You only can take it off this much, undo one thing, and then put it to the side. It's bullshit. It gets on the nerves.
Because honestly, Sean could tell him, you know, if it's upgradable and everything, you might be able to get some upgraded parts and get it going for another 5 years.
Hey, my computer is like fucking 6 years old and it still works. My other one.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like Sean could look at it and say, you know, well, I purchased it in 2018. It's getting older.
You know what you get,
Yeah,
Dan?
that would work. Yeah, that definitely need that, Dan. But
Dan, get a MSI gaming computer. Right now, they're fucking mint.
What graphics card do you have in that, Dan? You know offhand. But that's what I'm saying is he could send it off to Sean, and if it needs any kind of if there's any available upgrades for it that would make it good, good for another 3-4 years, might as well
Yeah.
just do it and get it cleaned out.
Like
It's
the
definitely-
computer I have right now, this PC right now, I can make it last probably 4 or 5 more years, and no problem.
Because that's what I'm saying is he could send it to Sean for a few $100. If it could do a couple upgrades to it, get it cleaned out versus going out and spending $2,000 on a new Alienware laptop. Those things are fucking expensive.
Alienware or MSI I would go with. Any other? No. This is a HP over here, but it's a good one. I like it. It's fucking good.
But I mean, anything with like a i7, i9 and like a, 3060 or something in it, dude, you're gonna pay out the ass for it.
Oh yeah, yeah. My Ryzen 7 was pretty costly when I got it.
And we're in 17 laptop. What does that got in it? It's probably got different models of it too. I bet.
M17. That's like a Ryzen 7. Isn't it?
I think that's the model of it. We're in 17. Yeah, that thing's still good. That's showing.
Upgrade it, bro. Upgrade it. That's it. Upgrade it. Or just send Sean the money for you, and he'll fucking build you a PC, bro. You don't have to fucking worry about this shit. Have one stationary, static fucking area like ours, like me and Justin.
Well, it looks like the lowest model or the lowest specs you can get on that model is a Ryzen 7, and the graphics card, the lowest graphics card you can get is a 3050 Ti 4GB.
Oh damn.
I just don't know which one he has because there's like so many different.
Yeah.
Watch, I'll show you. So like here you can like build it, you know what I'm saying? You can pick which graphics card.
Why is it blurry? Why is it blurry? There it is. Okay, got it.
See, you can pick, but that's the lowest you can go on the graphics card.
Oh, really? The lowest?
And then those are the 2 processors you can pick. And
Oh,
then
it's
your RAM.
it's a 6800. Ryzen 7 6800.
But see, that's what I'm saying. I don't know which one of these he has. But if it was 6 years ago, I'm gonna say it's probably one of these 2. If it's that old.
6 years ago would be a 2060.
I don't know.
That ain't right.
When did the 3050 come out?
3050s then the 30 series didn't come out until fucking 2 years ago.
Hold on.
3 years ago. Because Herman from those guys was going to get me a fucking one before they came out. But I didn't have the
3050 Ti. Yeah,
3060 Ti. Oh, that was the 3050 Ti. Sorry, 4GB.
Yeah, that was launched on May 11th, 2021. So that's got to be something else. It's got to be like a 2060 or something then.
He must have a 2060 in it.
But even if he has a 2060 and say he has a Ryzen 7, dude, he's still good. He just needs to get it cleaned out and fix whatever's broke on it.
There's nothing wrong with a Ryzen 7 and a 2060. I got a 2060 Super and fucking you should see the graphics. Well, the graphics are amazing.
It has an i7. Oh yeah, you're good, dude. You don't really need to do any upgrades. You just need to get it cleaned and figure out what the hell's wrong with it.
You're fine with that. Where's Sean at? Send him a fucking message. No, I'm just kidding.
Nah, Sean's busy all week and all weekend this week, so we won't see him probably at all.
Yeah, he said that. Yeah.
Working all week, and then his mom's coming into town on the weekend.
Yeah. If I don't have a job tomorrow, which it looks like I don't, we could probably do a show after Paul's live.
I was already planning on doing one anyway, so.
All right, just throw me a message. I'm going to try to sleep in. I haven't slept in a long time. That's why I'm trying to get really drunk to sleep in. But fucking It's not working. I get up at 3 a.m. every morning, no matter what.
Where am I from? I'm from Florida, Margie.
Come up on the panel, Marty. We haven't seen you in a while.
I figured she would have known that by now. She's seen me enough times.
Yeah. We usually do lives with Matt.
I usually see her at Paul's. I think at Paul's.
Yeah,
or
Paul.
or Matt's.
Matt's. She hasn't come to mine yet when I was on live, but I don't do live. I was going to do a live tonight, but
Yeah, I think I know I see her over at Matt's a lot.
oh, she's been a subscriber of Matt's for fucking since he started. That was a year after he started. I started on a laptop, that laptop in my bedroom, and that fucking thing lasted a good while. And then I got along with Matt and Ari, and they're like, "Oh, get this, get that, get this, get this, get this."
Damn,
Matt told me to get me this, this webcam, and told me to get this mic. Or Ari told me to get the mic.
Oh my god, dude, these allergies are fucking killing me, dude.
Yeah, they would, man. Do you have a humidifier?
No.
Get yourself a humidifier. Put it right next to your fucking bed. No shit of a lie. Helps.
Fucking sneeze
With
like
allergies.
crazy. I've literally sneezed like 10 times the last 30 seconds.
Or in your house, get one of those air things, them refreshers or whatever the fuck they're called. They help out too, but I got a humidifier next to my bed. So if I got my allergies, humidifier, I'll put one in my office if they get really bad, but my allergies don't get bad unless it's change of season. Which I don't know what's happening with our winter time. Not really cold this year.
Yeah, it was Matt's show. That's what I was trying to think. I can't remember if she's ever been over to Paul's or not.
I think she has. Came over there a couple times.
Oh, let me see.
She's all over the place, man. Marty's cool though.
Okay, so what I would say to do, Dan, because your specs are pretty good. He's got an i7 7700. But he's only got 16 gigs of RAM. What I would do is send it out to Sean. Talk to Sean. Yeah, send it off to Sean because fucking upgrading the RAM would cost you less than $100 for a laptop.
How many M.2s can you get in? Fit in one or two? And how old is it? 2 years old, so it might be two. Does it say that in the spec? No. 2 M.2?
No, it doesn't say that. But
I
like
would go to 32. I would go to 32. Definite.
Don't be a kiss ass, Dominic.
And especially Sean can do a big ass diagnostic on it, man.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He can rip it apart, clean it. The only thing I would say to upgrade is just the fucking memory. Go to 32 gigs.
I think that's the problem, though.
No. I'm just saying 16's not much.
16 ain't shit.
He would notice a big difference in performance going to 32.
Yeah. Fuck, I want to go on 28.
The fucking 14 to $1,700 laptop. I mean, it's worth upgrading to 32.
Yeah.
I mean, the bare minimum one we were just looking at a minute ago was $1,400. If you went all the way up to the top specs, dude, you were looking at like 2,400.
Alienware is fucking amazing, man. They're good though. MSI is good. I'm more MSI boy, I guess. MSI.
I was looking at used Alienware laptops in the pawn shop like 6 months ago. I was just in there browsing. I was looking for something else, but it was when I took the Air 2 in there to try to sell it. I was doing
Yeah.
that. That's actually been longer than 6 months ago, but I went in there and I was looking at the Alienware laptops they had in there and I was pricing them. And they had a couple $2,000 ones that were used. And they wanted like 12 or 1300 for them.
Holy shit. I would never buy a used computer though. Ever.
I mean, if you're somebody like Sean or David, I would buy a used computer because you would know
Oh, they
what you're
can tear
doing.
it apart. Yeah,
Right.
they can tear all the fucking software. If I knew software the way they did, yeah, I would buy secondhand, but
I
I
mean,
only know hardware.
I even feel comfortable enough to buy a used computer at this point because I've learned a lot from them over the last year.
I don't
I,
spend as much time as them like you do because you're in America. I'm in Australia. Time changes. I don't spend a lot of time with them.
but yeah, I've learned a lot from those two. Like, I mean, there's been tons of times where me and David were on the phone while I was at work just talking for hours. I mean, sometimes we have like a 2-3 hour long conversation while
Oh,
I was
they're
at work.
amazing. They're amazing people, man. They're really good. Sean and David, I have all the time in the world for. And I like messing with them when they're both talking. It's fucking hilarious. Shut up, Tim. That's all you.
Like a year ago, bro, if I wanted to change out that M.2, I'd have been calling Sean and been like, I need your help. But I didn't even fucking call anybody when I did. I just did it on my own. I didn't say shit.
Right. And the only problem with the reason why I've been a pin with that CPU is when when you take off. I took off that big ass fucking fan off the CPU, and when I did it, I jarred it this way. And you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to just bring it straight up. And I didn't do that. And I told Sean exactly what I did. And Ari had to fucking come up and help me. And I looked under, well, and then Ari, he put it underneath the microscope I had. That's how he was able to fix it. That's what I should have fucking done from the first place. I just put it underneath the magnifier that I had. That wasn't good enough. It didn't show right where they were and everything.
Well, that's
That'll
something
never happen again.
even if you would have seen it though, it's like you got to know how to fuck with those pins just the right way to
Right.
get them to go back.
Right. When me and Sean were talking, and he's like, "Oh, you got this? Yeah, I got it." And then when I put it back in, it fucking made the clunk and everything. You could feel the vibration in your finger. I was like, "Fuck!" And then I wasn't getting nothing. And Ari's like, "I'll be up." And when he says he'll be up, he's up
Well,
right
and
away.
see, that's why David was telling me that and I've looked at him too. So um like the i7s and the i9s and shit, those ones,
Mm-hmm.
they don't have pins they just have the pads.
Oh, what?
So you can just set it on there. There's nothing to bend.
Intel.
Yeah, they're not.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Intel don't have that. They have the
They're just little pads that touch each
what
other.
they're called. I forget what they're called.
But I've looked at them. But
Yeah.
and like a couple of the computers I've seen taken apart with them, their slots, it can only go in one way.
Right.
See, like
They put arrows on them. And
yeah.
you gotta, yeah. Well,
They
it's the
still,
same thing with the regular CPU with this Ryzen 7. You always have that arrow that you got to match that arrow, but you just got to feel the clunk. And when you're taking them off, don't fucking jimmy them like I did with that big ass fan.
But it's definitely more of a chance of you fucking it up with one of those.
Oh yeah.
That's why I do kind of like the Intel design better on that.
I just
It makes it easy for somebody not to fuck it up.
yeah, but
like
the thing is, they don't have the pins. But if you don't match it up perfectly, you're fucked anyway. So it's still the same as the concept with the pins. You know what I mean? You just got that connection. I forget what it's called, but I do got to tear apart my computer very soon and dusted it out, and I gotta all that crap. But I'm thinking about touching the second channel and getting two more 16s. They're down in price right now, so I think it would be worth it. So I'll make it 64. And I only got one M.2. I
Fuck, dude,
thought I had an overlay, but I don't.
goddamn, that Ryzen 9 7950 X3D, $690.
See what I mean? That's about 1100 over here, bro.
Talking about a serious fuck up. You fucked that thing up.
It's fucking crazy.
That's why I'm be calling Amazon. Yeah, the bitch was bent when I got it. What the fuck? Think I'm paying that much and
Take the thermal paste off it really good and clean it with methyl spirits or something. Isopro. Make sure you.
I have a bottle in my toolbox just for cleaning stuff.
There you go. Me too. I clean my keyboard actually. I just sprayed the fuck out of my keyboard. You can't get them wet, but if you take isopro and just squirt it over the keyboard, dries up like that, takes all the dust away.
Well, that's what I do with my phone. That's what I do with my phone every few months. I'll just turn it up like that, and then I'll just dump a couple drops of alcohol in the charging port and switch it around, and then dump it out and dry it.
I like my bottle because I have a spray bottle. So like, because I'm afraid I can't pour it on the keyboard. I just spray it, and wait about 5 minutes and it's all nice and shiny again, and fucking all the dust is there. Which is, I think is bad, but.
Well, see, you got removable keys. I don't. Mine doesn't have that, so.
Yeah. I just want to get a better keyboard because shit's sticking now. I know why it's sticking, but it's wore. It's really worn. I had this for 3 years. It's really, really worn, big time. So I need to get another Corsair. And if I can go with a dongle, I'd like to do that.
I really
That's what it is, isn't it?
No, mine's a K55. I'll show it to you.
Is it wired?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, because if you go to the fucking wireless, that's when they get up into like over $100.
I got the Cherry mechanical one, and this cost me 180. It was one of the best ones out.
So this is the Corsair here. This is the K55.
That ain't bad.
No, they're
you don't have
$55.
You don't have as many buttons as I do. But yeah, okay. Now where them 3 buttons up there are, I have a dial. I have a dial for my volume. And on the left-hand side, them 3 next to it are on the left-hand side. Yeah, they're on the left-hand side. And then above it, you see the tabs on your numbers.
Uh-huh.
They're wedged in, like they're hidden, like in back. This fucking keyboard was fucking very expensive.
And it's, I don't know if this one is, I know Sarah really likes it though. As I ended up getting.
I remember when you got it, but she said, yeah.
No, I got her one for, was it Mother's Day?
Oh, that's the one you showed me. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it for her for work because she really liked my keyboard. She sat down one day to get on the internet. She started typing with it. She goes, "Oh shit, I like that." Because that's what she does all day is just types on a keyboard. So that was like perfect gift for her. She loves it.
Well, it's not hard on your fingers. You know what I mean? Like if you get them keyboards that are flat, you can't really, like I can start right now. I'm starting to get back the way I used to, that I can just look at the screen and type because I like the feeling of it.
And what's great is she doesn't have to have the program downloaded on her work computer because there's just little button combinations you do and you can set the colors for each section of the keyboard.
Oh, nice.
You can do it without the program if you really want to.
I do it straight from what's that shit called? Of course, there's
Yeah, well, it makes it easy because you don't have to, but technically your keyboard does have a set of button combinations you can do, and you can individually set each section of the keyboard to a
Oh,
color.
I could. Oh, you're talking about left and right. And yeah.
Right,
You
right,
can.
because like my keyboard's set up in 3 or 4 different sections. So,
Dude, we just started this live 30 minutes ago. Ron, jump up for a little bit. Come on. It's still light out. I saw your fucking post on Facebook, man. It's only dark for 2 hours. See? I look at Facebook sometimes. You got another update for Chrome? I've had 2 updates within a week.
not that I'm aware of, no.
It don't have the rectangular thing and it says update on the browser. 2 in the last fucking 1 week.
No, but remember I told you I had Chrome updates like a week or 2 ago. So it's probably the ones that we already got.
Bullshit.
Let me see, I'll see if I do.
You see, Expendables 4 is coming out very shortly. Soon. Theater near you. W just put up a W Productions just put up a video 30 minutes ago.
No, I don't have no updates on mine. That was probably the updates I got like a week or so ago.
You got like 2 in a week?
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking bullshit.
Yeah, because I actually got a message from Chrome that said that you can do this other authentication now to really secure your email and everything.
Okay.
It's like a new security thing they have set up now.
You saw that Zoom email I gave you? You got that email? I forwarded it to you about the Zoom.
Actually, no, I haven't been in my email since like.
You haven't checked it. I told you I was sending it to you. 100% participation.
You sent it in my email?
Yeah, it might be in spam because you never send me an email. So it might be in your spam or whatever. It's a forwarded message from if you go into Zoom, now it's saying that you can do messages. Like it's a new update with Zoom. And it doesn't matter if you're live and you're not live, you can keep on chatting. Come on, Ron. The link is pinned, bro. I know you're tired. I'm getting drunk. I don't have to work tomorrow.
Well, the problem is Ron got to where he was going, and he's probably all wound the fuck up.
Oh, you mother. I want that view. Here, check this out.
I don't have, let me go back another day because I don't have nothing in my.
Check this out. Now, Ron, that means that you got to fucking come up on the panel and show us in person. Look at that.
Oh, that's badass.
That's from his hotel room. Fuck. Crazy. Come on, Ron. Get your ass up here.
Thought I saw a watermark on that picture.
Huh?
I said I thought I saw a watermark on that picture.
You Shutterstock. Yes. He's going to kick your ass, bro. What's up, Dom?
I didn't get nothing from you, Tim. I checked all my
spam.
inbox. I did. I checked my social and my promotions. There's nothing in anything.
Let me go to my sent folder. Right there. Continuous meeting chat now available on.
There it is. I found it.
Hey. Smack him, Dom.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is what versus NFL against rugby. See?
Yeah.
No padding.
How is that any different than the fucking private chat that's already in there?
Because it's all off.
You can use it after it's off live.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Mm.
That's what it said. Continuous meeting chat now.
Oh,
And it
you know
should
what?
be in your Zoom now. If you go into your Zoom, like you probably never fucking do, just go in there and it'll come up on that highlight. Is it Dom? Yeah. Comes up on a highlight and it'll say new feature. There you go. Bob's your uncle.
I haven't explored it yet, but I noticed it when I came on earlier today.
Right.
I was on, that was Justin's earliest one.
I was at work. I was trying to fucking talk, but every time I talked, man, it was full on. They had the pump there, the crane pump. They had a truck coming in and out. They had deliveries. I was like, fuck, every time I wanted to start talking in chat, a truck arrived. Or I had some ass fucking motorist coming through my work zone when it was blockaded off. You dumb asshole.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on with this winter, man? It should be colder than this by now.
I know. We had 22 degrees down here yesterday.
23 today. I can't believe it. What the fuck?
Well, because we had 23 yesterday, and then we had some summer-like storms.
What the fuck's going on? It's like my lowest is going to be tonight. It's going to be 12.
Yeah, I'm not complaining because
I'm not either.
we've had below. So the thing is, we've had below average summers. Now we're having above average winter. So I'm happy to lose a couple of degrees in summer to get a couple in winter. I'd be happy with that.
Well, we did have a couple of weeks over 40.
We did it once.
We did have a couple of weeks, man.
It was the first time in 4 years that we've gone over 40.
Well, that's when I took all my printers out of the fucking room because it went to 40. It was like 48 in here. I'm like, fuck.
As I said, we did it once, and it was the first time in 4 years that we've done it.
I don't know. This is like the warmest winter in, I want to say 5 years.
Yeah, well, 5 years here. Yeah.
And it's fucking
I'm
crazy.
not complaining.
I'm not complaining either, but by now I would be stoking up the fire, the pot belly. You know what I mean?
Yep. Nowhere near it.
Nope.
And as I said, it's a good thing.
Oh, it is a good thing. But you know that it keeps on moving, so that means we might have a bad summer next year.
Not as bad. Well, I don't want another 2009.
No.
In January 2009, we had seven consecutive days over 45. And on the sixth day, we had 47.1.
2008 was the worst floods that we've seen in Queensland.
Yeah, 2009.
That was compared to the 1988 floods.
Yeah, February 2009, we had a bushfire up near me that killed 173 people.
God damn. Well, you heard about the bushfires about 3 years ago. I was supervisor then. Yeah. I had 18 utes on that site. 18 utes. I stayed up about, I reckon I stayed up 22 hours, slept for 2, went back, put everybody back on their jobs.
Yeah.
I was gone for that for like 5 days, and I was talking to the commissioner of Queensland police, and all he was doing is sending me emails where he wanted my guys to go. He would put dots on the GPS.
Yeah.
And I was just sending all my crew there.
Yeah, because the Black Saturday fires here were probably about 45-minute drive from where I am. I could actually see the plumes of smoke.
Well, America was actually sending over, what was the C something water bombers.
Yeah.
Canada Canada was. And
Yeah,
the
well, I was leaning over
firefighters
there.
that were here, the firefighters that were here were mostly American.
Yeah, because they sent over the Sikorsky's over here,
Yep.
otherwise known as Elvis.
Yeah. But no, because I blockaded a road and then I put one of my U drivers there, and I was letting the fire trucks go in, and I was talking to the drivers, and the driver, she was American. I was like, fuck. And she goes, no, they're coming from America, Canada. There's some from London or England. And she said, we're all coming over. I was like, well, thank you for your help. I've never dealt with a police commissioner so much in my life as that week. That was wild, but it was good though. We got it under control. And then I stopped on a Friday night. I stopped after work at the pub, and they're like, "Oh," and I was like, "What's this donation jug for?" And he goes, "Oh, for the people that are working." I was in my whole attire, like traffic control, and he goes, "Do you know what's going on?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm in it. I got like 18 youths there now." And he goes, "Here's a free beer." I was like, "Fuck yeah, woo!"
Free beer.
Yeah, and he supplied us with ice for the rest of the week. So that was good. It was very good. I'll be right back. Beer time.
Yep.
Beer.
What you up to, Dominic?
Well, funny you say that. When I saw your link go live, I was just walking out of the DJI store because we got one here.
Or are you just browsing?
No, I actually bought something. They gave me a nice little bag. They call it D1 over here.
What did you end up getting?
I got because it was discounted, and discounted. I got the Action 2.
Oh, okay. You did. How much was that discounted to? Pretty good deal.
It was $7.99, went down to $6.19, discounted again to $4.89, and then I said, "Well, what's the best you can do?" And it went down to $4.50, and I got some sort of little casing with it as well.
Oh, nice.
So because I got the email. It said, "Oh, they're discounting." Got myself something, Tim. DJI Action 2.
Hey, there you go. Did I hear you say you got it from D1?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Because D1 is basically DJI Australia.
Right. Nice. D1 has better deals than DJI, actually.
Yeah, well, he said they're basically the highest authority and authorized sales for that company.
Yeah, we're trying to get one up here in Queensland, but we don't have.
As I said, when I got the email, because I got an email, it said 619, and I thought, oh, it's slowly going down. And then when I got there, he said they're 489, and then I'm thinking, can you go? And then I went, oh, I hesitated a minute, and I thought, see if I can get him further down. It got to 450, and I went, and he said, and I said, "Oh, don't worry about it," because he was probably gonna. I had $445 a budget because I had money. I'd been just slowly stashing away a couple of dollars here, a couple of dollars there for maybe a few other little things, and then I got that email and I went, "Oh, might be able to." And then when he said, I said, "Oh, okay."
Hell yeah. Good on you.
Just shy of what it was, as I said, it was just shy of what I had. So I thought, "Oh, bugger, I'll just eat baked beans for the next week."
There you go, Dominic.
Comrade, I gotta hand it to you. You have shot down 100% of my stealth aircraft you've ever detected in your airspace. Wait. You've never flown in my airspace. You know, I understand there's a language barrier, but can we explain this joke, please? Go ahead. We're stealth as fuck, boy! No one here but us hummingbirds pulling Mach 1.6. The stealthy U.S. crater maker. That's me.
That's a new one. That's a new one. I saw the other one. Fuck, that was hilarious.
But we're stealth as fuck, boy.
Hey, show him the one that I sent you about that lady. And then the boy says, what does he say? Fuck no, or something. I forget what he's bullshit. He says bullshit. Fuck is hilarious.
If I can get these fucking things to pull up. There we go.
That's what she said.
Yeah. I'm gonna make a t-shirt with that on it.
That was she said. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm still working on my lot of t-shirts.
I want to do one with that finger, but I gotta get the right one, the right finger. Here you go.
Actually, I can probably have whatever the fucking guy I want to.
A bullshit?
Yeah.
A bullshit.
I fucking love it.
Yeah, actually, I can probably have whatever the fucking guy I want to.
Don't get me started on that style of video. I'm gonna really launch at those style of videos where they interview different sort of people on there, and I keep seeing them, and I keep wanting to pick my phone up and throw it out the window. I tell you, how stupid can people be?
They've been doing it for like the last 6 months, and some of the girls that come on there are like, no.
I saw one this afternoon. And there's a guy. I saw it on Twitter this afternoon, and I'll send it via Messenger later. But
Yeah.
I saw a guy sitting there in a Tesla, and his car is on, and a woman, and I'll describe her as a Karen, walks up and said, "Oh, you need to turn your car off because it's poisoning all the people around there." And then he said, "Oh, you get in the back, get in the back. Oh, you're poisoning him as well." And then he said, "Oh, but it's an electric car." And she said, "Oh, yeah, that's a good excuse." But still, I'm not going to leave until you turn the car off. And then he says, "It's a Tesla. Look at the badge on the steering wheel." And he said, "Oh, don't you know what a Tesla is?" And then this goes on for about 3 minutes. And I'm honestly thinking that it had to be staged because no one is that stupid.
You would
Honestly.
be surprised. You would be surprised, though. You would be surprised. The people that I run into every day on a job site, you would be surprised. Fuck me dead. Yep. I had this one lady.
Absolutely typical Karen.
I had this one lady, right? And you saw on Paul's stream where I was working today.
Yeah.
My job site. She comes right through, right past me. I tried to stop her. She wouldn't stop. Right through. I go down, talk to her. She goes, "Oh, I didn't see anything that was going on." I was like, "Excuse me, ma'am?" I was like, "You don't see that big crane, them trucks, that pump right there?" Oh, yeah. But we were looking at that sign. It was, the signs they put up on the fences where what it's going to look like after it's built.
Yeah.
That's what he said. We were looking at that sign. I was like, wow, just wow. Can you go back up there, please? Wow. And I couldn't say anything else to her except wow.
So you went all Owen Wilson on her. Wow.
Oh, yeah, just wow. I couldn't believe it. You didn't see that pump truck. You didn't see that crane. That's way up in the fucking air. Oh,
so
man.
Wow-wee.
I told her, I said, what if that chain snapped? It would destroy your car and you. You know what I mean?
That's mind-boggling, the stupidity.
Man, I would be a trap control. You'll find mind-boggling stupidity on the fucking roads. I'm not kidding.
Oh, well, I see enough just walk into a supermarket. Mm.
Well, that's like I went to the doctor's after work today. I said, I'm here to pay my bill. And two seconds later, are you here to pay a bill? I just stayed silent and had my credit card. What the fuck? I just said it to you. What are you? Oh my God. Man, you can't help. You can't help stupid. You can't.
Can't fix it.
Nope. Mm-mm.
You can't legislate against it.
I would love to.
You can't find a vaccine. You can't find medication. You just can't fix stupid, I tell you.
I reckon they should create an island.
Everything else, you can fix everything else in the world, but you can't fix stupid.
Create an island. Send them all over there.
Yeah.
I don't like talking to them.
Send them away. Send them somewhere.
Yeah, I can't.
Don't bother me about it.
I mean, you can be nice so many hours of a day, and then that one comes in, and it's like, wow.
Yeah, it's once you get to that, you get to a point, and once you get to that level, it just overflows, and you're just going to lose it.
Oh my God. And it always happens like an hour or 2 hours before the end of shift. Always. I don't know why.
I reckon it seems to happen around 4:30, peak hour.
Yep. Well, I just got my 8 hours in.
Walk up and down the street where they just blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. I just had my 8 hours in. I was ready to clock out. And then that's what happened. And then after she left, the project manager came to me. She goes, "Really?" And I was like, "You heard her."
And then you got people standing just yelling at traffic.
Yeah. We did.
They're usually sitting on the one near me. You got people sitting there, and it's a tram stop as well as a supermarket. And the entrance is what, 20 or so meters to the tram stop. And there are people sitting there having some of them are having a bevy in the afternoon, and they're just sitting there yelling, either yelling at each other or just yelling at traffic or just yelling at people. Unbelievable.
Crazy. It's like we had this bobcat come, it was in the back of a small tipper. And he starts to unload, he puts the ramps down, blah, blah, blah. Then all of a sudden he comes out, and then all of a sudden it slips off one of the tracks and goes boom. And we're like, okay. I went up to him, I said, "You all right, bro?" And he goes, Yeah, I'm all right. I'm like, "Fuck, man, what's wrong?" And he goes, "Oh, it was a little wet." And I was like, "Not raining here." Anyway, and I just kept on going. I went back to my post. And then I heard on the radio the excavator driver, and he goes, "Can you get out of my way?" He goes, "Oh, I'm just straightening up this lot right here." And he goes, "No, you're just fucking it up. You're messing it up." And he goes, "Get out of my way." And the whole day. And then at the end, the project manager, we're there brooming up, when they come out of the site, to leave dirt. So we're brooming it up and putting the fences up. And he goes, "He's fucking done." I said, "What do you mean?" And he goes, "He's fucking done. He ain't coming back to this site." I was like, "You should have said that about 7 hours ago, bro." And he goes, "I heard, but I was giving him the benefit of the doubt." I was like, fuck, all day, all you heard on the radio, "The fuck out of there." Oh, it was fucking hilarious. I was and I had to stand up all fucking day. I couldn't, every time I tried to get a sit down, a truck came. I was like, fuck me. Got out again. Tried to sit down, but I didn't have a break. Stood on my feet 8 hours today.
Here's a good Australian one for you, Dominic, on 10.
Oh, Resky, what happened? Age, performance issues? These things happen. What are you talking about? 15 out of 18. 83%. I gotta say, for a day one, that's not bad. It still changes nothing. They will lose. Hold on, I gotta call you out now. Hey, UK, you wanna know what's interesting? Is during that missile strike, they had about 20 bombers in the air, and when their missiles started getting smoked, the bombers turned around. Why is that? Pilots left the toaster plugged in. Safety first. You guys smell that? Starting to smell like bitch in Northern Europe. Smells like they got tired of finding out. Decided not to fuck around anymore. Fucking love his accent. Put another shrimp on the Barbie. I can't, we don't fucking say that. Oh shit. You can't say that. Say what? Oi? Nah, man, the other word. The Aussies in your comment section gave you permission. Anyone gets mad about that, they can take it up with them. Called method acting, dickhead. Oh, Rusky, what happened?
Fucking love it.
You said we don't say that, you cunt.
Fucking love it.
I love his accent. Put another shrimp on the Barbie.
That's just like fucking. If we threw a shrimp on the Barbie, it would just go through the Barbie.
Yeah, it would.
We got prawns that are like about this fucking big, bro. I'm gonna buy some this weekend, and I'm gonna bring it on alive. If they got balloon, I think they got
the really big ones. They're so big that they'll come and knock on the door and come in.
That's right.
Well, yeah, you only need like 2 or 3 for your plate, right?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Many lobster tails.
That was the biggest fucking cultural change when I came over here. When I saw shrimp, I called it shrimp at that time. And the guy behind the counter said, "No, it's called a prawn." And then he picked up a shrimp and he goes, "This is a shrimp," and it was like that big. He picked up a prawn, that fucking big. That fucking big. I was like,
we have a bunch of different sizes. So we have small.
yeah, I know. I used to.
No, we have extra small, small, medium. Then you got large, extra large, and then you have jumbo shrimp, and them fuckers are like this big.
Well, the jumbo,
like that thick.
Yeah, the jumbo are about.
Yeah, small, I reckon.
Jumbo about that big is our small prawn. That's called a malulaba prawn. But if you get a tiger prawn, that's a little bit bigger. Then what do they call it? A balloon, whatever. It's like, boom. It's like that fucking big, about that fucking thing. Yeah. Beautiful. Let me see if I can find it. Prawn sizes. I bought some prawns and I showed it on Matt's Live about 2 years ago to one of the guys from America. Oh, they don't say it. They only go by the U10 and U16. Yeah. But they're fucking huge over here. 26 up to 26 centimeters in length, 100 G in weight.
That's 10. That's 10 inches.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, 10 and small change, probably closer to 11.
That would be a balloon, probably. All right. A balloon
heading towards 11 inches.
The tiger prawns, they're fucking big too. They're juicy. They're so fucking juicy. Man, you can make an Alfredo out of them, and you would love it.
I'm almost at 8,000 watch hours already.
Yay!
Nice. You getting paid yet? Have you got a check? You got your first check from there? Because you should frame that.
No, they don't do checks. It's all electronic deposits.
Yeah, but I'm saying the first one that you get, you should put it like how you do your watch hours and your subscribers. You should do that.
I mean, I could take a snapshot of the bank statement, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you gotta crop it, take a snippet so you can just show the payment. Yeah,
Right, that's what I'm saying.
What I would do. Fuck yeah. Your first money from fucking YouTube, that's what I would fucking do. I don't care if it's fucking 60 cents.
I'm still trying.
How much did you get out of that? How much did you get out of that 50? I bet you only got $32. 30. 30, about 32. I bet. That's all you fucking got from it.
Well,
That's why.
why-
That's why you should put your fucking hay foul in Nightbot.
It is. It puts it in the chat.
It is? I didn't see it. I was. Been a long day.
Yep.
Very long day. I'm trying to get drunk so I can sleep in. I've been waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning all week. I don't have to work tomorrow. Woohoo.
Yeah, they take 30%. So out of 50,
$15.
yeah, that's not too bad, I guess.
Still get you a bottle of liquor. There you go. That's this weekend's liquor taken care of. There you go. Captain Morgan.
I think that's still a little steep, though. I think that should be about 15%, maybe 10.
I think it should only be 5%. Because they're not fucking doing anything to fucking earn it for you. You're doing it to earn it for you. You know what I mean? That's fucking don't make.
Yeah, what
no
are they
sense.
doing? What? Yeah, I don't know what they're actually doing. To
Taking your
earn that-
subs away sometimes. Taking your subs away.
Well, this
And
is
then
well, you think they would open super chats up to every channel. Because even the small little tiny channels, they might get a few $100s a month from some people.
yeah.
And that's still potential revenue for them. I don't understand why they don't unlock it for every channel to be able to have that.
I think Super Chat should be combined with PayPal. And then I think it would go down as low as 2% if that happened.
See, the only reason Nightbot hasn't popped in is because the chat's been dead, so.
Okay. I didn't see it, so I just clicked on Super Chat.
Yeah, he
What did
does.
y'all say when I did the members thing? I was at work, so I didn't hear y'all. Did you say anything about that?
Yeah.
This
It came up as a member, you've been a member for 1 month.
yeah, and I went like that all the way through. Yeah. Did that stick in the chat?
Yeah,
Was it-
it came up as a big green banner.
Okay, because
But
when
I've
I
already
gave Super
lost.
Chat,
I already lost 4 members anyway. Cause they
What
didn't,
Oh, no.
they didn't renew their free membership.
I just got the bill yesterday. They took it out of my bank account.
Yeah, they do. So the 4 people that got gifted, they didn't renew it, so.
Do you know who
Okay.
those 4 people are?
It was Smoking. Oh, hold on, let me go to YouTube Studio. I think it was Smoking, Mika Steve. I think Laura maybe was one of them. I know David, I think he renewed his.
Oh, Laura just spent it on that monitor, so
Oh shit. Wrong button.
they got that new monitor, I think. That's what I heard.
See here.
Geek Swana, did he stay a member? Geek Swana actually bought the subscription, so there you go.
So the only 4 that stuck with it was obviously Sarah, you, Sean, and David.
Good.
That was
Hey,
it.
next time you see Geek Swana, can you tell him something for me?
What?
If I'm at work. Can you?
Yeah.
Fuck you, Sean. That was funny, man. I saw what he put in the chat. I'm fucking, what the fuck? I gotta go to his next live.
You gotta,
Yeah,
yeah,
so-
you gotta be up at about 5 a.m. I think,
Yeah. Well,
So,
because he goes on at 8 p.m. He goes on at 8 p.m. British Standard Time. That's 5 a.m.
that's 5 a.m. Yeah. But I still gotta make it in the chat though, man. I'll set my second alarm for it. Just to tell him to fuck off in his chat. Get him to giggle and shit. Cause he's very serious. And you won't see Sean fucking giggle on his live. You won't.
Mm.
He'll smirk. He'll just do a little smile. He's funny as fuck though.
Okay, so David got his free from Geek Spawner, so yeah, he didn't pay for his.
Hmm.
So that would have been Dominic, Laura, Smoking, and Mika Steve. Those are the four. Because
Yeah.
I think you guys got all yours free, didn't you?
Yeah, I got the free one. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't re-opt, Tom? Come on.
I'll get around to it.
Lend a brother a hand. You got to pay for the fucking, little school burritos that he fucking eats.
Oh, fuck off. Oh, that reminds me. I got to get that video uploaded for schedule for tomorrow.
Fuck, that's hilarious. So is there any new movies I should watch tonight? Or I pass out and have the space bar on my forehead?
Not that I can think of.
I've been watching older movies, man, from like the 80s and 90s. Because I've never seen them in 1080 before, and my monitor in 1080. They're pretty fucking good, man.
It really depends on what genre and category you like.
I like everything. I like everything. There's not one. Yeah. Documentary wise, I like history. I can sit through fucking 5-hour documentary on history because that's what I did my thesis in school on history, American history, Civil War mostly.
Yeah, I generally go into the ancient history column.
Ancient history, I fucking love it. Mythology, I fucking love it.
Egyptian mythology.
Yep.
What's the sort of Middle Eastern astronomy?
Yeah, I like astronomy. I had a telescope and kept on getting new telescopes.
I'm generally going to ancient astronomy as well.
Yeah. I like what was the other thing that I just got into? It's about the giants of the world, that there was real giants here.
Yeah, that's part of that's part of ancient astronomy.
The old doorways that they were like 8 foot, and they're like, why did they make them doorways so big? Well, to get a general fucking I was thinking to myself, like, just get everybody to be in awe when you give them a speak. You know what I mean? They come out, they see the big doors, a lot of people there. That's what I thought. But now they found about 20 carcasses that were over 8 foot. And the biggest carcass that they found was like 12 foot. So they must have been giants on this world. Must have been. Couldn't have been Justin's, ancestors because he's too short.
What are you talking about?
You're saying that I'm so fucking short and skinny and shit. You haven't seen me in real life.
I've seen you next to Tim. I've seen you next to Matt on camera.
I'm not that much shorter than fucking Matt. Not that much shorter than Matt.
I thought Matt was at the fucking Willy Wonka factory.
Fuck off.
Goddamn Oompa Loompa. Fucking Oompa Loompa and reflector pants. So when are you gonna go test that little bad boy out?
When I get home, I gotta go to the supermarket soon. And then get home, have dinner, and do that.
It's funny. So he thinks I'm so short. Funny.
Like I said, with Adrian, camera added 8 or 9 inches.
I need to buy more cameras.
Yep.
If I can add inches like that, fuck me, dude.
Margie's live right now.
Margie?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go over there and say hi.
I just said hi in her chat a second ago. I like how she goes from English to As she goes back and forth, she'll be like, I'm not making fun of her, but she'll be like, bucka, Joner Gaming.
Yeah, it'd
Yeah,
be
you
great.
can't understand it, but it's funny.
Yeah, it'd be great to understand the native language.
Wait a minute, she has a new fucking channel. Now it's Margie TV.
Yeah, she's got Margie TV and Marginella TV.
Well, which one is she live on?
Margie Maleo vlog.
Throw the link in the chat because it's probably way down here somewhere. Yeah. Throw her channel in the chat so we can look at it. Damn. How many channels you got, woman? 3 or 4?
Well, this is my thing. If you're super successful on one channel, then start another one.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
But there's some people, dude, that in the drone community that got like 3 or 4 channels, and I'm like, why do you have so many channels? Like
Yeah.
none of you like it's hard enough doing a drone channel, and you're gonna try to do 3 or 4.
Right. So what is it? I got Margin Ella TV. She's not live on that one.
It's in the private chat, the link.
Private chat. How would I copy that from there?
Just click on it. It should take you right to her channel.
Yeah, but if I click on it, it'll take this screen away. I'll just copy it and put it in another browser. Copy link. Put it up here.
Guess Ron finally fell out.
Yeah, I think he probably went to sleep. Oh, there she is. I didn't subscribe because I didn't know she had that channel.
Yeah, she's got many.
We did.
That's what I'm saying. Focus on one channel, get it really big, then try to do another one.
Yeah.
Cause even big people, when they start new channels, they grow pretty slow too. Like Unbox Therapy, he has a channel with like 18 million subs, right? But he started to do a vlog channel where they were sitting around a table just bullshitting. But dude, it took like almost a year before he even hit 1 million subs on that one.
Well,
Like, even though he had that big ass channel.
She does have pretty much over a K subscribers on every channel. So doing pretty good.
I know, but you're like splitting yourself up like crazy. It's like get everybody on one channel and focus on that.
Yeah, because I know one channel that I'm subscribed to, he got up to about, I don't know, 800 subscribers and then started another one. And all them subscribers came over to his second channel. And he has about 750, not all of them, so 50 less, but they all went over. Yeah, get dug in the dirt first. I mean,
well, like I said, if you look at Unbox Therapy, he's got 18 million plus subs, right? But it still took his other channel over a year to get to 1 million. Like it didn't just happen overnight. He didn't just tell all his people, "Oh, go over to my other channel," because they didn't all go over there.
Right. Oh no, like she only has one watching now.
That's like Mr. Beast, he's got like 8 channels or some shit, or 8 or 10 channels.
Yeah, I just stuck with one because I saw all them other ones. I was like, fuck off. Anyway,
Do I?
I only got one channel of his, the regular Mr. Beast.
All right, I suppose when he was doing that interview about his channels, I think it was with Joe Rogan. I think it was Joe Rogan. Yeah, they showed a snapshot of all the channels he had. I want to say he had like 8 different channels.
And he's also got international channels as well for different languages.
That's what it was, is he has separate channels where they redo his videos in different languages. That's right.
I don't watch that crap. I don't watch it. I just got his major channel.
I'm not sub to him because I don't really particularly care for his content. He's a cool dude, but I just don't care for his content.
I watch some of them, like when he's doing them not giveaways, but he actually gives things to people and shit. I watch them. Pretty cool to watch. I like when people give away and stuff like that.
I was listening to Bill's channel, Coast to Coast. They were talking about how to grow your channel tonight. I really wish I could have been on that panel.
Yeah, because you were, you were live.
Yeah, I didn't realize I completely forgot he was live, and
You got to remember these things.
I like Bill, man. He got me stuck on fucking Yellowstone, and now I can't go back. I watched all the
He's one of the channels that I do enjoy watching.
Yeah, I like him. He's
Probably
pretty cool.
probably half a dozen that I'll watch religiously.
And I've seen him get aggro too, and it's pretty. He's a good guy, man.
you know what was funny was Caleb was in there showing this program how you can like
Caleb Young.
The Caleb dude that's
Caleb Droge.
he's always on his show. Caleb, the younger guy.
Droge, I think his surname is.
It's not Caleb.
No, not Caleb Young.
No, but
Caleb, I think it's Droge. And he has Tesla drones, I think it's called.
But he was in there showing this editing program about how you can remove things from videos and pictures. And he was doing like a demonstration on it. So I came in with the Bertha account and I was like, Caleb, do you know how to remove any kind of type? Or I was like, Caleb, do you know how to remove bulges from people asking for a friend? Fucking Bill lost the shit when he saw that comment. He was laughing his ass off.
Fucking Bill would too. Oh my god!
Because I made an account for Bertha, and it's Bertha Johnson with a photo of her. And I've been trolling people's accounts. I've been trolling people's live chats with it.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's fucking hilarious. You got to come into your own live stream under that account, bro. That would be fucking mad. What are you talking about? Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, bitch. What you saying?
Yeah, and then Angel was talking about, he was joking around. He said something about trans or something, and he said something about a man or a dude, and I came in there, I was like, Angel, what the hell did you just call me? I was like, excuse you, sir?
Feel like I identify myself as cocaine. You want to snort me?
Nah, I didn't finish, Margie. We're just bullshitting.
Yeah, we're just hanging out, Margie. I'm having some cold ones. I know I'm not working more, so I'm just chilling. Hopefully I can sleep, man. But yeah. It would have been good if Ron came in to show us the view of his, because I know it's not fucking nighttime over there right now.
I changed my password on my old account. What'd you get locked out of it, Margie? Good luck getting back into that motherfucker.
Oh, which one? Which one was that, Margie? That ain't good. I lost 2 accounts on fucking YouTube.
My channel is for challenges only.
Yeah. I'll do a challenge. Who's going to make the best chicken Alfredo?
No, I've run out of light, so I'm going to have to make my way home then. So if you're still on in an hour, I'll rejoin.
All right.
All right, buddy. We'll see if Justin can stay up that late. You know, he needs his beauty sleep, so that means he needs no sleep.
Fuck off, you bitch. It's 3:30 in the morning there.
Then 3:30. Okay, then. I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.
Yeah,
All right, see you, bro.
yeah, Tim doesn't have content. That's right, Margie.
I deleted all my videos, Margie. I
So
had
he allegedly had stuff on his channel. I don't remember.
oh bullshit. I deleted everything. But I will be starting to go live soon. If it's myself or whatever, I don't care. I'm gonna do the drunken Friday night. That's gonna be I gotta find a banner for that. Drunken Friday night. I know it should be around.
Guess Dan gave up, huh? Guess his
Yeah. Yeah, he probably passed out, man. BG. What does that mean? Big gang? Big gang? Big gang. Big gang.
KK.
BK. BK. I just subscribed to your other channel that you were live on, Margie. I didn't know how many channels you had, Hunt. I know I'm subscribed to your original channel, the one I met you on, like yonks ago. So how's your allergies going now, bro?
Fucking shit, dude.
Yeah. Get that headache
Fucking
yet?
sneezing all fucking night. And
You
I've
had
been
that.
taking the nose spray, but it only lasts for so long. And then what's up, Trevor? How's it going, man?
Hey, Trevor. So you got that tightness in your fucking head right now.
No, my
That's-
head feels fine. It's just my nose won't stop fucking running and I keep sneezing really bad.
Oh yeah. That's Claritin. Claritin will fix that.
Yeah, I took Claritin all week and was fine until today.
I hate it when, like, if I have to take Claritin on the change of seasons, I'll buy about fucking six boxes of.
Dude, that shit is fucking expensive over here. It's $10 for 5 pills.
It's 27 over here. 28.
Yeah, but how
28.
many for how many pills?
10.
'Cause it's
10 or 12. 10 or 12.
it's probably 10 because they have 2 boxes over here normally at the store. It's 5. Like at the dollar stores, they have 2 boxes. It's 5 pills and 10 pills, and the 10 pills are like fucking $15 or some shit.
Yeah, I think I still have it. I haven't used it for so long because my allergies got better and better.
Just to buy a single one at the fucking store is fucking $3. You go to the
Well-
gas station and buy a single one.
That's like I told you all a while back. I used to get pneumonia 3 times a year back home. 3 times a year. Sometimes 5. Now I had it once in 20 years. Twice
Oh,
in 20.
yeah, because your environment's different.
The environment is, I wish my mother was still alive. I would have fucking sent her over here.
It's just like dogs, dogs that get mange really bad.
Yeah.
Send them out in the desert area. Their mange will go away and they'll recover
It'll
within a couple months.
dry it up.
Yep,
Yeah.
and their fur will come back and everything.
Yep.
Like we had our dog at my aunt's house for a couple of months. So me and my dad were doing some travel and different things. And she got mange really bad while she was there. Or actually, she was there a little bit longer than that. But she got mange really bad. And the minute we brought her back into the desert area, it was gone within a month or so. It started growing her hair back and everything.
Well, why do you think everybody's moving to Florida? Ah, damn, Trevor. Well, hope you're all right, bro.
Oh, that fucking sucked.
It does suck. Why do you think everybody's moving to Florida? And I guarantee everybody that's moving there probably had pneumonia, fucking asthma.
Well, a lot of the major moving in the U.S. right now is all political shit. That's what it is.
Oh, fucking political shit.
That's what's the mass moving is all from political stuff at the moment. People are moving to places they think are more friendly to their politics, their beliefs.
I mean, this is probably the first time in a long time that I probably saw. Did I freeze? Holy fuck.
Yeah, for a minute there you did.
I think I saw about 20 Americans in Noosa. And I was talking to one of them. He goes, "Yeah, I'm in the Marine Corps." I was like, "Oh, good on you. Thanks for the service." And he goes, "Oh, thanks." And I was like, "What are you doing?" He goes, "Oh, we're on what's it called? Not R&R.
Like a rotation. Probably
Yeah,
a village. Probably a military road.
And like, cool. Liberty. He's on Liberty for 4 days, he said. And he said he heard about Noosa and he wanted to come over here, and he got a hop from he didn't tell me from where, but to the Sunshine Coast Airport, which is cool.
Yeah, it's probably leave or something he got probably.
Yeah. Well, I told him, I said, if you really want to party in Noosa, sleep during the day, get up about 6 o'clock, go to the clubs or the nightclubs about 9 o'clock. He goes, "You'll have a ball," I said to him. He goes, "Thanks for that." And I wonder if he's staying up all night because I saw him today at lunch break. But there's a lot of Americans over here because that submarines, they're building that. They're putting fucking all the bases around. I think Pine Gap's just going to be about that small after they build all the bases around here.
Oh, I'm sure you guys will get an influx of probably. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys don't end up with 10 or 20,000 permanent troops stationed there.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Because I think right now
we're going to change. We're going to change currency very shortly.
I think you guys have. I think there's only a couple thousand over there right now. Let's see. Because
they're stationed in Hampton, Cairns, Perth. I don't know. Yeah,
Pine Gap doesn't really count though because that's all secretive.
That's
spy shit. That's a whole different group of people.
That's like 4 or 5 countries intertwined, so doesn't matter about Pine Gap.
Well, I'm saying those are all like, you know, NSA, CIA guys.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't really have nothing to do with the military to a certain extent.
And part of that is with the Antarctica Treaty because we own some of it. Australia does, Russia does. There's 3 other countries that own part of the Antarctica. Darwin, yeah, that's right. They got one in Darwin. But the big thing is, Trevor, they're building bases in 4 new bases in Malaysia. So where do you think they're going to fucking home base at? They're going to home base here. Go to Malaysia, whatever. But we had that submarine base that's coming, and we're building submarines over here. 4 or 5? 4? I think it's 4.
No, it's 3.
3?
Yeah.
I thought it was 4.
I just watched the news thing about it the other day. It's only 3. Well, for right now, I'm sure there probably might be plans. Yeah, those things are like 9. Those subs cost about 9 billion a piece, so they're not cheap. They're fucking expensive as shit.
But I can't believe, like, within a year, they built a dock that they can start building them in Australia. And we didn't even know about it. They were building a dock before we even knew about it. Now it's all set up. They're building it over here. And
I can't find nothing.
French was pretty pissed off about it because they wanted the coalition from the United States. But
well, I think what it was, if I remember correctly, I think France was going to build you guys some nuclear subs, but we had the better tech, so we decided to do it, and you guys went with us instead.
No, French was going to buy. They were going to buy the rights to it, but we bought it instead. because we're a little bit more, I reckon we're more of an ally than France. And it was a big schnozzle last year, man, about it. But France couldn't even compare to what we could bestow. Australia, that was. We could probably tear apart French too, or France too. But we have a strong military because, like, you got to think, like, 60% of American military are over here every year, and this is like a Napoleon stampede because Napoleon used to strategically place his military. Well, that's what America is doing. They're strategically placing their military.
Well, right now, there's what they call the Five Eyes. And it's the Five Eyes Alliance, and it's a co-op between the United States, United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand.
Yep. It's strategically planned, just like Napoleon did. How he took over so many fucking shit. I think it's going to be pretty cool to see how our economy is going to be affected with this. That's the long run. I don't know if I'll be alive to see it, but in the long run, with the economy, I think it will get better. And I reckon, like I told you, within 2 or 3 years, you're not going to see English money anymore over in Australia. It's going to be American currency. I guarantee. Guarantee. Keeps on going the way it is now. What'd you write, Trevor? I can't fucking see that. The frog subs were only decel. The US subs are the temp, while the UK subs are tested. Oh, okay. Do you mean docile, or does he mean docile?
No, diesel.
Diesel. Okay.
The thing is US, when it comes to submarine tech, the US and even aircraft carriers, the US is way ahead of everybody else. Like, China's actually estimated to be 20 years behind the US in subtech. And Russia's like 10 years behind the US, and Russia's got some of the, you know what I'm saying? They're considered 10 years behind the US.
Well, yeah. I remember back in the day when Germany had the best helicopter. That was way back in the day. That was fucking 90s. They had the best technology, and now why are they falling behind? Because Germany could take over fucking Russia like that in a fucking heartbeat.
Well, and the thing is a lot of the US, like being the US subs and US aircraft carriers are nuclear powered. I mean, they can go 20, 30 years without having to refuel.
Yeah.
Where, you know, diesel subs and a lot of the and that's why I said China's aircraft carriers are garbage, bro. They're all diesel. Yeah. And their planes that launch off of them are actually very limited because of that jump ramp they use.
Yeah.
They can't carry as much fuel. They can't carry as much payload because they don't have enough speed to get off of that ramp.
Right.
In order to, so it limits their range and their capability. And that's why the US uses the catapult system, because they can load those planes down to the fucking max.
Hold them up.
Shoot them off the fucking side of the ship like crazy.
Yeah.
And the new catapult system they're using is actually it's electromagnetic instead of
that's like
an old steam powered one that they've been using.
Yeah. Well, Germany is an ally, so we don't have to worry about that. But Germany is fucking amazing. And if Russia wants to fuck with Germany, America will back with them.
Dude, Russia ain't doing shit to nobody, bro. They're a fucking joke, dude. And just showed you in Ukraine how much of a joke their military actually is.
Well, yeah. But Germany was like, oh, we'll back this. Nah, they'll handle it.
Dude,
these fighters are handling it.
They've lost more people and more equipment in a year's time than we did 20 years of fighting in Afghanistan and Iraq. What does
Yeah.
that tell you?
And we didn't lose one soul either. So you got to remember that.
I mean, we lost quite a few people in that 20 years.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
Afghanistan? No, we
Yeah,
didn't.
we did. You don't remember all the IED explosions and shit?
Google it. Google it. We did not lose any soldiers in Afghanistan. I don't think in Afghanistan. Desert Storm. I don't think we lost any. Well, America. I'm in Australia now. Yeah, China has a large number of drone subs, but Germany, man, they're the allies to about 6 other countries. They're allies to Australia, everything. Germany comes up to the fucking line. We're in Germany. Right back, taking a piss, dude.
Let me see here. I'm trying to get an accurate number because there's so many fucking websites that got different numbers.
There's a difference in losing or maimed them. We had a lot of fucking soldiers that lost their legs, their arms, or whatever. We didn't have anybody die in Desert Storm or Desert Storm. That's
Okay,
the Afghanistan war.
So in Iraq, over that 20 years, we had 4,550 die. And then in Afghanistan, 2,401. And then also 21 civilians. And in Afghanistan and 15 civilians in Iraq. And we also had 3,700 contractors killed in Iraq, 3,900 in Afghanistan, and 90 in Pakistan.
That's when all the reporters, they got like their necks cut and everything on live.
No. U.S. contractors are the people that are working on the bases.
But no soldiers got killed.
No, I just read off the numbers. It was like almost 7,000 between Iraq and Afghanistan. But that's still, if you take that 20-year war, right, and you compare it to like the short time we were in Vietnam, 60,000 plus deaths. It goes to show you how much better the military's gotten over the years as far as casualties go.
Yeah, but the problem is we should have never been in Vietnam. That was their fight, not ours.
Oh no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if you compare the deaths to the time frame to the Afghan-Iraq war, it's far, far different in numbers.
All right, how many Navy SEAL special forces that were killed?
I'm sure those numbers are a little skewed, buddy.
None. I don't think none. I don't think any Navy.
Yeah, there was, because remember the movie
Black Hawk Down?
No. That was a Mogadishu. The one that what was his name played in from?
Was that when the helicopter took off and they fucking blew up?
No, that was Mogadishu. That had nothing to do with Afghanistan or Iraq.
That wasn't Mogadishu. That was Black Hawk Down.
That was Somalia. It was in Mogadishu, Somalia. Trust me, my dad was actually friends with the dude that wrote
what was the movie of the guy
where they protected the helicopters?
The 5 people that boarded, he was one of them. He was a decorated Navy SEAL. Starts with an L. What the fuck was his name? Luttrell. Malcolm Luttrell, I think it was. Fuck. Malcolm Luttrell, I think. But that was the movie basis upon him.
Lone Survivor was based on a true story.
Lone Survivor.
That that was based on a group of special forces guys. All his entire team got killed but him.
Because
Yeah.
no, he got killed. He
No,
got
no,
killed.
That's why it was called Lone Survivor. He was the only one that survived that. His entire team got killed. And the only reason he survived was because the Afghan family took him in and protected him until he was rescued, until they could get him to until they could get him back into US hands.
Is his name Malcolm?
I don't remember what his name was. Yeah, Lone Survivor, that's why it was called Lone Survivor, because he was the only one that survived out of I think it was Mark Wahlberg played that, didn't it? Was it Mark Wahlberg?
Marcus Luttrell. Marcus. I think it was, yeah, it was him. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Mark Wahlberg, yeah. I think, wasn't it?
Hold on. Teammates. Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, it was Mark Wahlberg, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's why I said that's why the name of it was Lone Survivor, because he was the only one of his team to survive that whole incident.
That whole helicopter incident.
And then there was the guy that, if you ever watched the video, the first Medal of Honor recipient ever caught on camera, it's actual drone footage of an entire SEAL team getting fucking their asses handed to them in Afghanistan because they were they were overpowered.
Oh,
and
shit.
there was like 3 or 4 of them that got killed.
Well, that's like Dustin told me in chat one day that he was about 10 meters away when Saddam Hussein was captured.
Oh, it doesn't surprise me.
10 meters away. But I don't know if he is. Yeah. I don't know.
Well, I mean, that was just a group of military guys that happened to find him. But they were hunting. They had thousands of troops all over Iraq looking for him.
Yeah. And I remember there's YouTube videos on the guy that shot Osama bin Laden.
Yeah, that was
pretty hardcore. He's pretty hardcore.
That was SEAL Team 6.
Yeah, but he was dying anyway. Osama bin Laden, he was dying anyway. I remember for 4 months watching on the news, they couldn't find him. He was hiding out in caves or something.
He went fucking almost 15 or 18 years after 9/11 before they finally caught him. It was a long time.
Man. Yeah, but 9/11, his fucking parents were in the fucking White House.
Kuya? I'm sorry, I don't want to butcher your name. What's up? I'm just gonna call you K.
Yeah, we'll call him K. Him, her. Sorry.
Kuya?
Kuya.
Kuya.
It sound well, listen. Kuya?
I think that person was in my chat last Saturday.
Still gray?
Well, I think. I don't know yet.
I got the hiccups.
Like I told you though, as it grows, I'm not doing that for everybody because you can't.
What?
Remember when we talked about that though? I said if I start getting bigger, I'm not doing
Oh,
that.
when you grow, you should take everybody's wrench away and start fresh when you grow. And then only have the people that you trust as your mods. That's the way you should do it.
But oh no, I was thinking about what Bill was talking about how to grow your channel. And I was like, I was thinking, ever since I started doing this gaming shit, I actually stopped watching a lot of other gamers because I don't know, I kind of more focused on my shit and I just don't feel like watching their shit anymore because I'm so focused on mine. But the drone community is a little opposite. Instead of focusing on people that aren't in the drone community to get them to watch their shit, they're more worried about each other watching their stuff. I've noticed that. And I just have a feeling that's where they're running into part of the problem of trying to grow. They're not really pushing their shit outside of their own little bubble
Yeah,
and,
maybe if they push it out in different venues. I don't know.
like, dude, 'cause
Like,
seriously, if I watched everybody's fucking videos that's in the drone community, bro, I'd be watching videos all day, every day.
yeah,
And drone content, and I've told everybody, and I don't want anybody to take offense to it, but I just don't want to watch drone footage anymore. It's gotten to the point where it's boring to me. Like, I don't mind going to like Wedge's channel and other people's channel and supporting them and coming on their panels, going in their chat saying hi. But watching the actual footage, it just doesn't interest me anymore. And it's nothing against anybody. It's just my personal, I just don't find it interesting anymore.
I just don't have the time to watch everybody's. Like, if I had to watch everybody's video, I would have to sit here probably for eight hours and watch everybody's. I just don't have the time. But their lives, I try to catch everybody's live, and sometimes I don't comment in the chat, but I leave a like and I leave it playing when I'm at work.
And the thing is if I subscribe to everybody that in the drone community, dude, I'm a waste of subscriber to you. Cause I'm not gonna, unless you're doing a live shows like Bill, I'm not gonna give you anything to contribute to your channel because I'm not gonna watch the drone footage. I'm just being 100% honest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if you're doing live shows, yeah, I'll come by and stop by your live and say hi and give you some watch time there. But that's because everybody's interacting. But like I said, it's no offense against anybody. I just don't want to watch it. It doesn't interest me. And, but I like a lot of the people in the community, so I still hang around with everybody and everything else. But it's like, it's almost like the drone community's gotten to the point of if everybody's not watching everybody's stuff, then it's a problem. And it's
They
like,
get meticulous. They get meticulous.
Well, it's almost like, if you don't watch my stuff, I'm not going to watch your stuff. I've seen that with a couple people that have actually messaged me and they said, why would I come to your channel? You don't ever watch my footage. And I'm like,
seen that. Yeah.
I'm not going to say who it was, but I've had two people actually messaged me because remember when I asked at one point, I asked everybody, I said, if you watch my stuff, just try to leave a comment and give a, I don't care about the thumbs up, just leave a comment so I have some interaction within the comment section. Because I get a lot of people that watch my shit and they'll tell me, oh man, that Bertha video was funny, but they don't leave any comments or anything.
Yeah.
And I'm like, at least leave a comment and just say fucking laughing emoji, something. And then immediately when I said that, two people messaged me on Messenger and they were like, well, you don't watch my stuff, so why would I watch yours? And I'm like, that's not the way it should be. You shouldn't expect everybody that subs that you meet in the chat to come watch your stuff. And then because they don't, you don't like them over it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to watch my gaming videos, don't watch my gaming videos. And I understand if you're not interested in it.
It's like if I want to watch all your video, I'm gonna have to binge them for like half a day. I miss everybody videos. It's not the people that I fucking hang out with either. Like Robert Blair, I missed a lot of his videos. Fucking Sam Hayden. Yeah, Glazier. Sam Hayden. I missed a lot of his fucking videos, but I watched that Dukes of Hazzard one that got me. I fucking loved it. But there's a lot of videos that it goes on my list on the right hand side. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I missed that. So I'll watch it when I'm at work because sometimes it does get boring. But if I want to watch everybody's video and catch up, that's going to take a week. It's going to take a fucking week or 2 weeks for me to catch up on everybody's video.
Well, like I've said before, and I've told people this, if you're not interested in the gaming videos, then you don't have to watch them. I don't expect you to watch them.
Right.
But I mean, if you want to stop by the live show and hang out, if that's what you're doing, that's fine with me too. Like,
If I don't watch your video, doesn't mean that I don't like you. You know what I mean? Like, I like you as a person because we talk and fucking have a good time. It's not that I don't like you if I don't watch your video. It's because some people get too busy. We're not all retired. We're not all able to just like, watch everybody's videos for fucking 8 hours a day. Like there's a lot of people in the drone community. Like I said, if I want to sit back and fucking binge watch, it'll take me fucking a week. You know
Well,
what I
that's what
mean?
I'm saying, and I've like I said, I had 2 people contact me that were like, "Well, why would I come to your channel? You don't ever come to mine." And I'm like, "Well, then you don't have to come to my channel. Like, I don't expect you to. If you're not interested in it, don't watch it."
Right.
I just chose, like I said, I love a lot of people in the community. They're awesome. I just chose to go a different direction. It's a much bigger pool of an audience. Dude, if I
Right.
grabbed 1% of the gaming community, I'd be fucking massive.
Oh
Just
yeah.
1% of the entire gaming community in the world, I'd be fucking huge.
Well, let's put it this way. In the gaming community and drone community, how fast are you growing? Faster than the drone community or fast? Yeah.
And and I just, I see so many people in the drone community that are, oh man, I don't care about subs. I really don't care about this. And I'm like, I know you guys all started with the goal of wanting to be big and build your channels, and then you guys got beaten down because nobody wants to watch drone content. And you've all like gotten into this like rut where I don't know if you just feel like you can't get out of it, but it's like just, keep doing your drone channel, but make another channel and try something else. Try a different hobby. Whether it's doing
Right.
ASMR videos, it's doing gaming videos. If you're passionate about something else, try something else. I mean, even, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could think you don't like gaming and decide to do it, and you might have some fun doing it, you know?
It's like I watch a lot of sailing videos, people that sail. And I left a comment in one person's, but they never looked at it. But I'm thinking like if you have a monohull or a catamaran, right? A catamaran resistance, for whatever. If you have put a GoPro that can hold, water resistance, put it on one of the hulls. One of your videos could be 10 minutes of underneath. So you can see the dolphin swimming underneath the water. You can fucking see everything. Why don't you that? And they never got back to me. But if I had a monohull or a catamaran that fucking big, I would have a GoPro underneath the fucking boat so I can see water view. And none of them have listened to me. They put their cameras in the water, but they won't fix a camera on their hull. And I'm hoping they do one day. Hey, JDS, how you doing, buddy?
What are you doing up, you plick? But yeah, it's like I said, it's, like I told people, you don't have to watch my videos. If you want to come hang out at the live stream, I'm cool with that. I don't care. If you don't like me at all, then oh well. I mean,
right.
But I just don't want people to think like the drone community got me a little to the point where I'm getting tired of everybody thinks everybody has to sub for sub each other and we all have to watch each other's stuff. No, just put your channel out there, and if people want to sub to it, they'll sub to it. If they don't, then whatever you're doing is probably might not be working.
Right.
And you can either just keep doing that because that might be what you're comfortable with. You might enjoy that, or try something else.
I mean, I'm here for a good time, to have a good time with people. That's all.
But I've told a lot of people since I started this channel, even on these live streams, I've said it numerous times that I don't sub back to everybody that comes in here. Like because I know I'm not going to watch your content, and I'm not doing anything but giving you an extra number on your sub count. It's not really helping you.
Yep.
And that's what the drone community does is, oh, shut up, JDS. That's what the drone community does because and that's why I said you'll kind of see within our sphere of people we know in the drone community that most channels will peak out at about 1,000 subs.
Right.
And that's because that's about as many people are subbing for subbing back and forth. But you're not ever getting a huge interaction from that. I can go to 20 different drone channels right now that will put out a video and they won't get more than 60 views on it. They'll get maybe 30, 40 to 60 views.
100. I've seen it a lot.
Well, even then, that's not that much though. For what the time and effort they're putting into it.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
I'm not burnt out, JDS. I'm pushing forward, bro. I did the exact opposite. I didn't let fucking YouTube burn me out and stomp me in the ground and think that I couldn't make it. I just tried something else. I'm just saying. I just don't. That's what I said. I don't sub back to everybody. And I've told people this honestly. The only channels I really sub back to, especially in the drone community, are ones that I have a lot of interaction with that do live streams. So like, if I watch your live stream, I'm gonna sub to your channel. If I'm on your live stream all the time, I'm gonna sub to your channel because I can keep the notifications. So I can get the notifications for that stuff.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna sub to so-and-so's channel if they're just doing drone content because I'm not gonna watch it. And I don't really feel like my adding a sub to your account's gonna do anything for you.
Right.
I
think I should bring Tina back. So we gotta do game where you can record.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to get headphones though. That was the only problem we had because when we were too close to each other, there was too much feedback.
I'll get another set.
That's why in a lot of the clips I was so far from you because it would keep the echo down.
But yeah, like outside and at the corner.
I mean, even if you just get a little cheapy pair of headphones that doesn't have a mic, just get a regular set of headphones.
I'm not going to spend what I did last time with the fucking wired ones. I'm not spending that kind of money again.
No, I mean, you could even get some earbuds to throw in and just set it for your mic, for your Yeti mic, and just set your earbuds for your speakers.
Yeah,
I mean,
I could do that. I swear I won't say how you doing so many times. We'll bring Tina back and let's see how that does. That got like fucking 1.4K views on that fucking cunt. I couldn't believe it.
You're funny, JDF. Appreciate it.
You're a nut. Why don't you come up, JDS?
There's a Bud Light for you, JDF. Have a Bud Light.
Links in the chat, JDS. Come on up.
Still trying to get him to become a member so he can put the booby chat in the chat. There you go.
I'm gonna bring something up. There you go. Yeah. We got a picture of real boobies.
I didn't want to do that though. I wanted them to more look cartoonish, so it didn't look so. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them to look too real because then.
Yeah, we get a strike.
Yeah,
you get a strike.
YouTube might get pissed about that.
Yeah, that'd be good if you can put what's it called, a gift in it. That would be cool.
But other than that, I mean, like I said, I see so many people I was reading some of the comments in Bill's chat when he was talking about all this growth, and it just seems like a lot of people have given up in the drone community to the point where it's just like they'll just hope that some of the people from the community will watch their videos and they'll just hang around in the live shows, and it's like, and I've mentioned this before, there's a couple people that have a lot of drive, and I see a lot of drive in them, and I think if they put it into something else on YouTube, they could grow a lot better. Like Wedge and Big, like I said, I've used him as an example. He spends a lot of time putting that show together every week. He has a lot of drive to make it big on YouTube, but what community, the content he's doing, like we all know, most likely he's never going to be Dobo or any of the big huge channels. And I hate to see that for him because I would love to see him get into something else and try something different, like gaming or yeah, I think do really good in the gaming sector.
Yeah, I think Matt would too, but that's just me. Yeah.
Same with Matt. I would love to see Matt get into gaming. Matt would kill it. He has a perfect personality for gaming videos.
Fuck yeah. Oh, they shot me, you fucking cunt.
Yeah, like he would be awesome in gaming videos.
Yep. Yep.
Like even you, when you did the Tina video, everybody thought that was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that was funny. That was
I mean, as much
but I
shit
said, but I said how you doing to like every fucking body in the fucking video.
yeah, but as much shit as everybody gave you about that video, they all thought it was hilarious. So because you have that funny laugh and drive when you're in the game, and it makes it for a good video.
I
Just
liked
like
it.
Matt would make, dude. If I could, I would love to be able to do a video with you and Matt.
Oh
That'd be
yeah,
fucking hilarious.
Fuck yeah. Oh, it'd be good if we can all get together, fucking go into the game, but
Matt's just not interested in that though. It's unfortunately. I wish he was because that'd be fucking awesome as shit.
Matt's more of a photographer. Like he's dead set to photography, and you're not going to take him out of that either. He doesn't care. You know, he says about the subs. He don't care about the subs. He cares about like knowing what the camera is and everything, and getting the perfect shot. He gets the perfect shot. You'll see his head explode.
I mean, Matt he does care about the subs to a certain extent though, because he's always complained about how much he works on his videos and he doesn't get the views that he feels like he should, and he's right. I mean,
everybody, yeah. Everybody's like,
but Matt is very good at editing and shit, and it does suck that Matt doesn't get 3, 4, 5,000 views a video, you know?
Yeah.
Because I feel like
that does upset him that he don't get either the views and shit like that. Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
where's he at tonight, fucker?
Like, dude, I'm telling you, if I was one of those people that hit the lottery for like, you know, 700-800 million, just something ridiculous, dude, I would totally pay Matt to just quit his job. I would pay you and Matt just to quit your jobs and do gaming videos with me.
Yeah, I would. Pay my rent for about 10 years. I'll be happy.
I would tell Matt, quit your fucking job, and you guys are just going to do gaming videos with me. That's going to be
I'll do the voiceover. I'll do the voiceovers.
I would actually start my own server, to be honest with you.
It's better than making $60 for doing a voiceover and you don't even know where it's fucking going. They wouldn't tell me.
What I would do is I'd start my own server. I'd have David and Sean set all that up and build my own private server where I don't have to pay for it.
Fuck it. I would fly Sean over here and make my whole house voice activated. Me and Sean talked about it before. I said, if I came into money, I would fucking have Sean. I would have Sean come over here, make my whole house into voice activated, build me the mega fucking computer that'll handle all of it, and just fucking run it every day from this office. And he goes, I can do that. And I'm like, motherfucker. And no challenge to him. He knows fucking exactly probably how to do it.
Look at JDS. He said, you can pay me to take care of the groupies. I can rate them for you.
Fucking JDS.
I'm going to put you and Ron as our chief medical people. Since you're a nurse.
Give him the job that I turned down.
He's a nurse, though. He's highly qualified.
If you give him the job that I turned down, he'd probably be right in his realm.
Oh, what, 20? Oh, yeah, 20 grand a year.
It's a lot of shit, man. A lot of shit.
20 grand a year and 3 vacation days.
That's right. JDS, it would be kind of shitty, but you'll be able to handle
6 12-hour shifts a week.
it. That was funny.
Oh, I'll
Ain't
put you on.
no fucking way I'm doing that shit.
I'll label you as a waitress and you'll get like $2 an hour.
There you go. There you go, JDS. Now I remember 375, but I don't know what it is now. But
Yeah, they only get like half of whatever the minimum wage is. Like it's ridiculously low.
when Lenny was a waitress, she no shit of a lie. She used to bring triple her paycheck home in tips. And her, what was it? 325. No, I'm sorry, 125 an hour at that time. That was back in the late 80s, early 90s.
JDS
But
said he'll
she had
inspect,
that look. She had that look, man.
JDS said he's gonna inspect all the girls on his back.
There you go. There you go. Get him.
Well, technically, you'd only be inspecting them for you and Tim because I'm married, Sean's married, and so is AZ. So,
No. No.
so that means Tim would be getting JDS's sloppy seconds.
No.
That's
No.
exactly what it would be.
No. Not gonna happen, bro. Not gonna fucking happen.
That's fucking hilarious. That's all he did. He pretty much just offered you his sloppy seconds.
I don't think so. Not gonna happen.
Oh, that's funny.
That's sick. Oh god. Lenny, save me. Where the fuck are you? So they're only us, Tim. Yeah, oh god, god damn, don't fucking say it.
Be like, I tried all 4 of them out, mate. He said
He would
sloppy
say
seconds.
that.
Yeehaw.
Oh, fuck off. Oh.
No, that's funny.
That is. The fucking sun's probably coming up there, isn't it?
It's like 4:30, so not for another hour or so.
Fucking hell, bro.
All right. When I get really big, I'm gonna have to do like 24-hour charity lives and shit.
like Jerry Lewis. He did that. What did he do? Jerry Lewis did that fucking telethon every year.
Yeah, one of the gamers I used to watch a lot, he would do these 24-hour NASCAR live streams, bro, and him and his buddies would race for 24 hours straight.
Oh shit.
And they would just they would do like different games, but they normally would do look at him on there retracting all his messages. What the fuck?
I saw what he said, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, bitch.
It's all right. It's okay.
I'm gonna start screen recording shit. That way he can't get rid of it.
I think we should start recording the lies, bro.
Oh, so he comes in, says really dirty shit, and then he erases it. So that way when the live stream re-uploads, his messages aren't there. I see how it is.
Well, you know, he wants to be the bigger man. But he
said, oh, gone with the wind.
He's a funny fucker.
Yeah, JDS, once I get big, I can do a 24-hour charity live stream so I can donate to the Geriatric Funds of Canada.
Oh, so you can donate to JDS. Cool. I mean, sorry, JDS. Sorry. I didn't mean that.
But yeah, I'm I hope I get really big because that's like I said, that's my ultimate goal. I'd love to be able to do this shit full time.
You will, man. Just give it time. The way you're growing right now, Exponential. Exponential. You're growing big fucking time. Oh, the movie I saw last night. It was a movie about LeBron James. Shooting star. That was.
I hate that man. He's a fucking cunt.
But it was a good movie. Have they made a movie about Kobe Bryant yet? Because he was.
I don't know. Probably. I don't really follow basketball, but LeBron James, fucking, he's such a fucking race baiting, anti-American bullshit. I can't stand
really?
that dude. Yeah.
I think he's a good baller, so that's why I watched it. I think he's a good baller.
I mean, for sure, I'm not going to deny his skills and what he's done in the NBA, but I don't like him as a person, though.
I like Kobe Bryant.
I just can't stand when I hear these fucking goddamn athletes that are making $100 million a year whining and bitching about equality. I'm like, what the fuck what are you bitching about equality? You're literally at the top of your field. How the fuck are you going to be bitching about equality?
Never heard that.
Oh yeah, dude, he was all about the BLM shit and all that shit when all that was going down.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
But what I'm saying is like a lot of the sports stars were doing that shit. Like they were trying to come out and support this and this. Oh, we're so oppressed. Like, motherfucker, you're making $100 million a year. How the fuck are you oppressed? The fuck out of here with that bullshit. That's the biggest load of shit I've ever heard in my life.
I grew up in Dr. J's days. And watching Dr. J play, wow. And then I think that's where Michael Jordan got his, like, Dr. J, he used to go from the foul line to the hoop. And then all of a sudden, Michael Jordan comes along. They called him Air Jordan because he was doing the same fucking thing from the foul line. Wait a minute, Dr. J did that 10 years ago, bro. I mean, you have nothing on Dr. J. And fucking, what was it? Larry Bird used to do a sky hook out of the fucking realm, man. Like, you've seen these guys in the 80s fucking play. And then you watch Michael Jordan play, and it's like, that's how Dr. J used to play. You know, and I met them all. I met Dr. J, I met Michael Jordan, Larry Bird. He came up into the show box like Dr. J did. When he came in, you know how you had to open up the doors slide the doors to the sky boxes in the Spectrum and shit like that. Dr. J, he had to duck like that, like to come underneath. And then when I saw him, I was like only 9 or 10 years old. I looked up at him and he picked me up and put me on his fucking. I was like, can you let me down? Can you let me down? He goes, let's take a picture. I was like, fuck. And I got a picture of Dr. J. Fuck. It was fucking wild.
Well, there's certain names too, like in sports, that will live on forever. Like, I would say probably the 3 names that everybody's going to know forever are probably going to be Michael Jordan, Kobe, and Shaquille O'Neal.
Dr. J.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you ask a 16-year-old kid though who Dr. Dre and Larry Bird are, they probably wouldn't know. But if you ask them who Shaquille O'Neal or Michael Jordan or Kobe were, there's just certain names, no matter how famous people get, right?
What's the guy that in Abdul Jabbar? Do you know who he is?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know who Moses Malone?
No, never heard of him.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Spud Webb.
Nope.
You never heard of Spud Webb? He was the only guy that was 5'6" tall that could slam. He could slam dunk. Google Spud Webb.
But
He was
see,
the only one that was 5. I think he was 5'6", and he used to do these. I watched it. I was at the fucking Spectrum when he did it. He bounced it from the fucking foul line and jumped and fucking slammed it. He was in the slam dunk contest. His name is Spud Webb.
JDS ain't a fucking scooter. It's a goddamn scooter with a go-kart frame on it.
See, me saying Spud Webb and you don't know him tells me you're a millennial.
No, it's just there's certain names in every industry that it doesn't matter what generation it is, they'll know that name. Like take Elvis Presley, right? If you went up to a 16-year-old and said Elvis Presley, bro, they would know who you were talking about.
Oh no.
You get what I'm saying? There's certain
Yeah.
key names at the top of every industry mountain that
He
will
was
always be
5
known.
foot. He was 5'6". This motherfucker. Oh my god, you should see him ball.
But like I'm saying though, is
It was
like,
unreal.
but what I'm saying is there's just certain names at the top of that are like the Mount Rushmore of each industry. And those are the guys that every generation knows, no matter how far back you get or how far forward you go.
So do you think Dr. J would be infamous?
Well, I'm just saying, like,
He's part owners in Coca-Cola. I think he owns it now. I don't know.
like take like if you were to like make a Mount Rushmore of like of rappers, right? Of say 5 people that would always be remembered. It would probably be Tupac, Biggie, Eminem, maybe Snoop Dogg, and either Dre or Ice Cube, probably one of those. Those would be the names. Like Eminem's probably going to be the one name. He's going to be like Elvis, bro. In 50, 60 years, kids are going to know who he is.
Yeah,
They're
but
going to know who he was.
Eminem and Drake should be side by side because Dre fucking signed Eminem. So
Right, but Eminem is like at the status level of Michael or like of like I would say of like Michael Jackson, uh Elvis. These are the names, like they're the ones that were labeled the kings of each one of their genres. Right.
well,
And
put it
those
this
are
way,
the names,
okay.
those
Put
are
it
the
this,
names that are gonna live forever.
put it this way, in football now, NFL, I stopped watching it a long time ago. But do you know who Troy Aikman is?
Yeah. I used to watch a lot of football back in the 90s. So
Okay,
yeah,
Joe Montana,
yeah,
Steve Young,
yeah,
Emmitt Smith,
yeah. I was a big Cowboys fan back in the 90s. So yeah, I
You
know
were-
all. Yeah.
Darryl Strawberry. Then, okay.
But what I'm saying is like take Charlie Chaplin, for example, right? 19 what?
Fuck, I love him.
Was it
Love him.
20s and 30s, right? But how many
20s and
actors
30s.
could you really name from that time period besides
That
him?
was the only actor that was oppressed in Germany. So yeah, I remember him very well.
But he's one of those people that his name, no matter how many generations have gone by since he died, know who the fuck he is.
You
There's
know,
a
he was
certain-
the only comedian. He was the only comedian. Well, I don't know, only comedian, but he was exiled from the States. He couldn't come back for a
But
little while.
But think about it though, right? Is think about how many famous people were around when Charlie Chaplin was around
Oh yeah,
that
yeah.
that were big, like, you know, Larry Bird and all that in their time period. But could you
Yeah.
actually know any of them? How many actors can you really name from the 1920s or 30s
I
besides him?
can't, but I can't.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
but he was one of the lucky ones where his name, it just lives in infamy.
But the thing is, the thing is,
and you can go farther
Charlie
back than
Chaplin.
that. Mozart,
Charlie Chaplin
Beethoven,
was Beethoven. There you fucking go.
and
he was-
Mozart. Those guys' names, they haven't
He
been
didn't-
around hundreds of years, and yet people still know who
But
they
they
are.
didn't. They didn't become Beethoven, Mozart didn't become famous until after they died.
It doesn't matter though. Their names were one of the lucky few that live on. And
Yeah.
everybody's like, because how many composers can you name from that time period without looking it up? off the top of your head.
Bach. There was Bach, Beethoven. There's two others.
I mean, I've heard of Bach, but I mean,
Bach was about the same time period as Beethoven.
but there was probably hundreds of composers back then that were probably pretty famous in their time period.
Oh yeah, there was.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
But
there's just certain names, dude. That
Amadeus. He was deaf. They made a movie out of him, Amadeus.
But that's what I'm saying.
well-
There's just certain people that get lucky in life, bro, and their names just get so synonymous.
Oh, you
that
get
people
etched in
just don't
stone.
forget them.
Yeah, you get etched in stone. But I'm saying the NFL players that fucking, Cincinnati Bengals that fucking he broke his knee. I watched him. He was running down the sideline. He got fucking tackled. What was that award? There's an award given in the NFL now, Heisman Trophy. Heisman, when I was younger, when I was a little tad, he got fucking tackled so bad, whatever, but now he retired after that because he had to, but they made the Heisman Trophy. His name is etched in stone.
You see what Dominic said though? That Amadeus or whatever you were saying, that's actually Mozart's middle name.
Mozart. Amadeus, yeah.
But like I'm saying, like every genre, at some point they get that one person's name that's just gonna live forever. And like I said, and Eminem's probably gonna be that one in the rap industry that in 60 years,
Eminem will. Yeah.
everybody will still know who he was. His music will still be. It'll be like Elvis's music is still super popular today. The Beatles, there's just certain people that live on forever. But there might be.
Yeah, but what will Dre get out of it? I mean, is he put on the backfire, or is his name going to be ominous to Eminem?
Well, what I'm saying is you only really ever get one name out of each one of those types of music that really just live on forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless you're super familiar with that era, or you're somebody that's looking it up, you're not gonna. If you ask 90% of people, they wouldn't be able to name off more than just that one person. Is what I'm saying. The vast majority of the population wouldn't be able to. They wouldn't be familiar with it.
It's weird that nobody remembers Abdul Jabbar, or okay. I'm gonna have to Google this too, but do you know who the Dream Team was when Michael Jordan won 3 gold medals?
No.
Do you know?
I've heard of the Dream Team, but I don't know who it is.
Do you know who Scottie Pippen is?
Yeah, I've heard of him.
Okay, he played Bulls. Rodman.
Oh, of course. Who doesn't know Rodman? Because he's a fucking he was a cross-dresser back in the day.
Yeah. Do you know Rodman? Before he joined the Bulls, I forget what team he played, but he was a forward, right? Just like Michael Jordan, and he was scoring 30 to 40 points a game. And then he went to Bulls and became defensive. And when he became defensive, he did the most accolade fucking defense moves that you would ever see in the NBA. And that's why he stayed in defensive.
Honestly,
but he was scoring as much as fucking Michael Jordan was.
Honestly, I don't think he would be as remembered if he wasn't so fucking weird. I think
Dennis Rodman,
yeah, because he was fucking weird, bro, showing up to basketball games in fucking wedding dresses and shit.
Oh yeah, it was cool. He did that for a show, but
he was
saying what I'm saying is when he was coming up, like he was scoring as many points as Michael Jordan as a forward as Michael Jordan was, and then when he went to the Bulls, they put him as defensive, and then he was the defense block of the year. He was defense fucking whatever. He got better and better on defense, but that fucker scored 30 to 40 points a game. You can look it up. And it's fucking unreal. I watched it. I wish I would have got his fucking rookie card back then and Michael Jordan's rookie card. They were over fucking $500,000. But
yeah, it's like I said, some people are just lucky enough that their name will live on forever. Because like I said, like what's sad, dude, is like that's why I said it wouldn't really surprise me if in like 200 years somebody finds these live streams on some database somewhere and literally
no,
sits
think
and
I'm Jesus.
well, they might get into it watching it like a fucking TV show because they'll have hundreds and hundreds of live streams to watch and they might get into watching them. But the sad thing is the majority of people are gonna die, and then in 100 years, nobody's gonna remember who they were, how they were, their personality.
Oh no.
You know, there's so many people that are forgotten to history, and it's sad, right?
It is sad, but I mean,
if you think about it, do you really like me? Like, I have no idea who my great grandparents were. I don't know nothing about them. I don't know what their personalities were like.
Oh, not knowing, but I know of them.
But that's the sad thing.
Know where I come from.
Right, but the more generations go by, they might not be interested in going and looking at their lineage. Some people just never do, you know? And so that's what I'm saying. The more time that goes by, the more you're forgotten, right? They said, I heard this saying one time that I always thought it was very profound when I heard them say it. They said, you actually die twice. When you actually pass away and the last person that knew you speaks your name.
I heard that too, yeah.
And I always thought that was awesome. Like, I was like, that's so true. Like, you might die and people might still talk about you for 20, 30 years after you die, but at some point, everybody that knew you is going to be gone. Anybody that knew you will be gone. And then that's when you truly die.
I asked my brother, this is about, I don't know, fucking 10 years ago. I said, I feel my mother every day. How can you just let it go? And he responded and he goes, I just walked away from it. You know, you got to let it go, Tim. You got to I was like, but if she spent as much time in your life, in my life, or in your life as she did mine, could you let her go that quick? And he goes, 20 years. It's been 20 years. I was like, but 20 years can be like 1 year, you know, because I still go to bed at night and I still dream of her. And it's been since 1995. I still dream about her.
Well,
she's
some people deal with death differently, right? Like,
and I did, believe me. Believe me,
you seem to be more of an emotional person when it comes to death, where some people can be more stern with it. There's some people I've met, dude, that they just they're sad about it, but at the same time, it doesn't really phase them because they have this understanding that it's inevitable. There's no reason to get overly upset about it. But then there's other people like you that get, you know, you might get a little bit overly emotional about, which nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
it's just the type of personality you have.
But with my mother, yeah, I can feel it. But with anything, I understand what you mean. But
your brother
knows it's inevitable. You know,
but your brother could be one of those people where he just understands that that's the way it is, and he just deals with it and moves on. I mean, that's.
I remember seeing him. I remember seeing him like the day she passed, and I remember seeing him. But yes, I deal with it differently. But that's been what, 1995. How fucking many years is that?
Well, 2015 would have been 20 years.
20.
So 2025 will be 30 years. So you only got 2 more years.
28. So yeah, but I can't let go that fucking easy, how people can. And with talking about it, like, you know how somebody said, like if you see a Facebook post, oh, I just had this happen. I don't know what to say. So I just hit like or care or whatever. I don't know what to say to people. I can't handle that. I can like talk about other things, but Nah, I can't do.
You know what I always feel weird about hitting the like button on a post like that? It's as a
If you think it's funny or something.
no, it's not that. It's just this like I always felt weird about that because it's like, am I liking the post
Right.
that somebody died, or
Right.
am
Or you're
I?
liking that they died. Yeah.
Well, it's not necessarily that. It's just like you don't want to like it because you don't want to seem like you're for it, and
Right.
you're even though you might not be. I'm just saying. But at the same
Right.
time, you're liking it because you're supporting the person in their time of need, and it feels weird hitting the like button on
Right.
something like that.
Right. That's how I am. Like in Facebook posts, and if something happened, it's like, what do I say? What do I say? I can see other people saying, "Oh, my condolences," and I'm like, nice takeoff, nice landing." What do I say? You know what I mean? I know what the fucking say. And may she fly with angels. I don't know what to say in the
I
comment.
always, I always just say sorry for your loss, or
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what to say. That's why I hit him a like or a caring, and that's about it. But other than that, I don't know what to say. Like in that instance, it's weird.
but yeah, I don't know. Like I said, some people just deal with death differently. So
Yeah,
like I said, I've met people that are just hard as a rock when it comes to death. Like they just have this understanding. That's what happens. Shit happens. I'm just
I
gonna keep
held
going with
in.
my life till it happens. And some
Yeah,
people they get really emotional about it, and
I
it's hard
held
for
it
them.
in for years. I held it in for fucking years. I lost my wife over it, my kid. I held it in, and I even actually had my first wife said, I held it in so much it just pushed her away. But you got to figure out that it's final, so you got to move past that. But being 52 or 51 now, I know it now, but back being 23, 24, you don't fucking know that. You're still a fucking kid, and you're still fucking coming up in that rise or whatever. But
My biggest thing with death is like I understand it comes and everything. I want to be one of those people that knows I'm dying.
you're
So
never gonna know.
no. I'm just saying I want to be one of those people that like is in there on their deathbed and they know they're dying and they get to have that time to say goodbye and stuff.
Oh, that
Because
would be good.
I feel so much worse for people when they get like fucking creamed by a truck and it's just lights out and
Yeah, yeah,
they never got to like say their
yeah,
last piece with anybody or nothing. I want to be those
yeah,
people, one of those people that I know that my death is coming and I have time to say my piece and
yeah,
be able to spend time and know that it's coming versus
yeah,
just being walking down the road and getting fucking creamed by a cement truck or some stupid shit. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
My biggest fear is dying in the shower because I had two friends of mine die in the shower of brain aneurysms. So my biggest fear is a shower, like being totally nude and somebody finding you there. Ah, fuck that.
You don't want to find. That's why I've always been told to wear clean underwear all the time.
Oh, I always do, but I'm saying it's like that's the one fear I have. And like I've had my stroke and shit, and you don't know when it's going to happen. And when it
Right.
happens, you're just totally off cue. And if I'm in the shower and I'm totally naked, that's going to be fucked.
Well, I mean, really, at that point, it really don't matter anymore.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But fuck me, that's the last thing they're going to think of you when you die. Is like, damn, it's.
Well, like I said, I would like to know it's coming at least. You know?
I don't want to know. If I'm going to die, I'm going to die because I know it's going to be end of all. So I know end of paying bills, end of paying insurance, end of paying everything. I'm going to be sort of happy, but I seriously, I can't believe I lived this long with my lifestyle, how I grew up and everything I did in my life. I cannot believe I've had probably about 20 of my schoolmates. They're dead. They're done. I think I don't have many left, but the class of 89, I mean, I asked 2 years ago, hey, how's this person doing? Oh, he passed away in a in a shootout 5 years ago. Fuck. It's like where I lived. If you lived until you were 19, good deal. Good fucking deal. But me being 51 and looking back, and I lost all those friends.
Well, shit, half my teachers from high school are dead now. Cause they were all in their 50s and 60s then, you know what I'm saying? Like they were all, like most of my high school teachers were like real pretty close to their retirement age when I got out of high school. And
Yeah.
I've had, I think, 5 or 6 teachers already since I've been out of high school that have passed away. And it was all within,
fine.
I mean, it was quite a few of them within just a few years after I left.
I think all of mine are dead now.
My wood shop.
It's been fuck me.
It was my social studies teacher, Mr. Banicheski, he died. My wood shop teacher, he died. Our coach, our old football coach, he passed away. I've had quite a few teachers from back in the day that have passed away.
I don't think I have any of them left. I think what's the coach? Coach Jordan. He died. He wanted me to join his wrestling team, but I joined a different high school at that time. And he called me he called me a coward. But I beat his wrestler.
Well, think about this too, right? Even at a job, look how fast you can be forgotten, right? You can put 30 years in the same office in the same company, coming into the same office every day, and then all of a sudden you retire, and in 5 years it's a whole new set of young guys coming in to do their 30-year career. They don't know who you were.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and within a few years, you're forgotten that you ever even worked there.
But that's the thing. That's the difference between me and you. Like, if I pass away, I don't care if I'm forgotten. I really don't want to be remembered, but I want to be like here and now. Like I'm here and now. I'm having a good fucking time with friends, and I don't want to be remembered. Actually, I just want to go. That's it. You know what I mean? So I'm totally different.
Like that was like when my one of the YouTubers I used to watch a lot, his channel was Schrodinger's Cat. And he used to do a lot of like police interaction breakdowns, and he would actually judge both sides, and he was very meticulous. Like this dude would look up all the laws, and he'd tell you whether the police would actually be in the right or if the person that was defying the police would be in the right. He just did a really good job of breaking down police interactions. And he suddenly died at 50 years old. And he was out on the road and was doing something for his channel, and he hadn't called because they ended up doing a memorial live stream on his channel like a week later. But yeah, he didn't call him for a couple days, and they couldn't get a hold of him, and they had a welfare check done on him, and the police found him in his hotel room. He just died of just sudden death.
50 years old.
He was retired. I think he was a Navy SEAL. I know he was in the Navy, but he was retired Navy. And that's what I'm saying. Like, and now if you go to his channel, bro, there's no activity on his channel anymore. It's just like that was the last video he did. That's it. Just done.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, I don't really know because like death, it's just that's it. You're done. But I'm grateful that if I die, I don't have to pay bills. I don't have to pay rent. I don't have to pay nothing. But I'm different than everybody else. I don't care to be remembered. Whatever.
But I'll tell you that one time that I did pass out at the house. Remember when I told you I took out the kitchen table? And I suddenly passed out, and Sarah, and we still don't know to this day what it was. But Sarah said I was blue for a good two minutes or so where I wasn't breathing. Shit. I'll tell you right now, dude, it was just blackness. It was nothing. There was nothing.
Nothing.
It was nothingness for 2 minutes,
I-
the time I was like that.
I died twice, right? Like, okay, what I did was took 3 8 balls of cocaine, 2 bottles of Nitol, or 2 canisters of Nitol pills. And my mother, I remember my mother picked me up out of the bed, walked me around the room. She walked me down the steps to the door. The ambulance was there. He was just looking at me. He waited with the cart and laid me on there. I'm rolling in there. And he goes, and I looked up at him. I said, "Am I going to die?" And he goes, "Yes." Died right then, about, 2 minutes later. My mother followed us, and she said it took about 4 minutes to get me back to life. When I was in the hospital, I was going to wherever, to the room.
What's up, Dominic?
I started
Done all
getting
my shopping, so I'm back now.
into convulsions, and then I just went silent. I died again. And them 2 points, I don't remember a goddamn thing. I woke up and I was tied to the fucking beds with shackles, state police holding over my fucking bed with local police. They said, "You got 2 options." I said, "What's that?" And he goes, you go to prison for committing suicide, or you go to rehab." I said, "I'll take rehab." And then I don't remember anything. They said I died twice, and I don't remember a goddamn thing. It was all black, nothing, no fucking light at the end of the tunnel, nothing.
That's the way it was for me too. When I had that incident, it was just blackness, nothing. It was just nothingness.
Nope. And everybody comes back and say, "Oh, I saw the fucking glow." Fuck off. You didn't die, cunt. You didn't really die. Your fucking heart rate probably went to a low, maybe. You didn't die.
Well,
You
they think a lot of that is just last minute brain activity. I mean,
your brain lasts for like 30 or 40 minutes after you die. It's still fucking blackness. Still fucking blackness. You die, you fucking die. And that's it. There's no coming back. There's no, well, there is coming back if you got
What about the afterlife?
Well, the afterlife, fucking afterlife. None.
well, see, but that's what we're talking about. Like I had an incident a few years ago where I was walking through my kitchen and all of a sudden I just passed the fuck out. No reason, rhyme or reason. And I took out the kitchen table and I woke up with Sarah standing over me crying on the phone with 911. And she said for a couple of minutes, I was like black and blue and I wasn't breathing. And that whole time, I don't remember. It was just blackness, just emptiness. There was no consciousness, nothing. It was just blackness. And then when I woke up, she was standing over me. The ambulance came. But still to this day, it's happened to me 3 or 4 times. It happened to me 4 different times over a 2-year period. And that was the last episode was probably 2 years ago, and I've never had it happen again. And we still to this day don't know what caused the 4 different incidences, but because by the time they got me to the hospital, they did a brain scan. My brain was back to whatever the hell it was normally doing. And so there was nothing for them to read, so they didn't know what the hell was causing it. So it's been a couple years since I had one of those though. So
and Justin, when I had that stroke and I drove myself to the GP and everything, the first question they asked, "Did you have any premonitions?" And I'm thinking about it. I said, I did have like a little picture in my head that I was on a beach, a sun beach, like getting tanned. And she goes, "Really?" So she goes on with all the tests, and my blood pressure was like 200 over 120, whatever. And she goes, "You got to stay here until your blood pressure comes down." I was like, "Cool." And I asked her out of the blue, I was like, "Why'd you ask me that? Like, I told you," and you just like, went like that. She goes, "That's when the blood vessel bursted in your head. You thought you were on a hot beach. That's the premonition that you got."
Yeah.
Well, fuck me. Okay.
You ever had anything weird like that happen to you, Dominic?
When I woke up from a hernia operation, they were bringing me back from the anesthetic, and I'm hearing voices. You know, when you've got people, you know, they were saying, you know, wake up, wake up. My heart rate was like 40 beats a minute, and all I could see, I think what was happening is that I was sort of like semi-conscious, and they were wheeling me along the sort of, what would you call it?
Like down a hallway or something?
Yeah, the alleyway between the operating theatre and the recovery area, and they must have had lights, because I distinctly remember when I regained consciousness, I sort of like grabbed the hand of the nurse that was helping me, and I said, "Get out of the way, because there's a train coming." Because I could see, yeah, the lights. Those lights look like you're in a train tunnel, and I said, "Get out of the way."
Did you?
And then when I regained full consciousness and my heart rate and everything was back, I turned to the nurses that were around and said to them, "Oh, sorry about that." And they said, "Yeah, you had some hallucinations and you were rambling on about something." And I think that was because I was on either endone or something like that, and I was seriously tripping out.
Well, see, and that's the thing is, if you
And that
have an
was
if you have an
6 or 7
episode
hours between them.
now, if you have an episode like that and you're not on any medication, then that's more trippy. But
Yeah,
if you're definitely on like anesthesia and pain medication, you can kind of explain that off to a certain extent. It's more logical that it might been that.
Well, it becomes
But-
real when you're doing a
I kept-
hernia
I kept
operation.
making some sort of ramblings as well.
I had 2 hernia operations, and before each one, you got to sign your life away.
Yeah, I know.
Like if
Yeah, I've had
something
one.
happens.
Which hernia did you have? Hiatus, which is the top end, or the bottom end down near the groin?
Down by the groin, the iguana.
Okay. Mine was up mine's up here just behind the heart.
It was funny
The
because
hiatus hernia.
I had to go to the hospital like an hour before and get prepped and do the shower at the house and all that shit. And
I
they
didn't have
said
to go to
we're
the
gonna
hospital. I went to emergency. So
What exactly
said-
is a hernia
said-
anyway?
they said that you're
basically
gonna
it's
have,
a distend. What happened with mine is you go through the hernia is basically where all the food is kept before it moves into different spots. It's at the top end of the stomach, and it works its way through the stomach, and then where the bowel meets the lower intestine is the second part of the hernia. And hernia just means that something is out of whack or out of, it's herniated, meaning it's swollen or it's moved. Well, my hiatus hernia, which is where the food goes, had actually moved out of the way and was blocking the large intestine. So I couldn't eat anything.
Oh, wow.
mine was called an iguanal. So my smaller intestine was about that inside my ball sack. Okay.
Yeah.
And so they said that was the largest one that they ever seen. And when I got into it, and an hour before you go into, they're like, "Oh, we're gonna have to prep you and shave you." And I was like, "I'm already
I remember
shaved.
doing that with
I shaved
the bowel
I
surgery.
shaved it. I shaved it at home." They're like, "Oh, but we gotta look." And the nurse came in. She pulled my trouser down. She goes, "Oh, you did a good job." And I was like, "Well, thank you." And she goes, "Holy shit, that is." It was wrapped around, and you could feel it like down by my nutsack. You could feel it like things. She goes, "We're gonna have problems here." I was like, "All right." They did the surgery. I got out, and within 2 days, each nut was that big
No,
because of the swelling and everything. I guess it's like water retention, whatever the fuck it was.
That's what Dan had too.
Mm.
Dan's
Yeah, it
had a
was
couple
like-
hernias too.
fucking big. I had two of them. So that's why I remember about 2 years ago, I said I had a full C-section. That's the reason why I had the left and I had the right done. So
I had the hernia, and then I had a bowel blockage, diverticulitis.
Oh yeah, I heard that before. Fuck that. That's when all them toxins get in there too.
That was nearly 2 years ago.
Oh, that's when all the toxins
It was actually late. It was late August 2021.
Hmm.
Oh, wow.
I spent 10 days in hospital.
Oh, it's no joke, Justin. Like after I got the first one done, I couldn't seriously get off the couch for 2 weeks. I slept there. My girlfriend had to fucking pick me up, literally pick me up and take me into the shower. And I dropped to my fucking knees and she had to shower me. And I got out and went to the bed. If she wasn't home, her daughter had to help me and take me for a shower. Do you know how bad you feel when her daughter fucking takes you into a shower and fucking showers you? You feel like that fucking small.
I was in hospital for the hernia for 14 days, and it took me another 2 weeks to recover where I could eat properly because
I was in and out.
Yeah.
I
went in, I went out, and then I didn't go back in, but I kept going back to outpatients.
All I remember, they put me in
on
recovery. They gave me a recovery, and then they gave me these ice chips to suck on.
Yeah. Because basically I had to have a liquid diet for probably 10 days.
Yeah, you get the ice chips.
It was the 13th of July, and it was one of the hottest days for probably 5 or 6 years. It was like 43 degrees, and I thought I was just dehydrated. So I came home. I came home
after every surgery. They do it after every surgery. They give you ice chips.
That was after. But this happened on the 12th of January, and I just felt I was just dehydrated. So I went to bed early. Woke up in the middle of the night and said, "No, I don't feel well."
He said, "I'm surprised I didn't shave your prick off," thinking it was pubic hair.
Oh man, they might have. Still can't feel it, but
it probably
seriously, like when you touch
probably
your
took 31 days from when it happened to when I could eat properly.
When you touch your lower abdomen, like I can touch mine, I can feel a mesh. Like, and it's like that's what they put in there.
Yep, I can feel it too.
And the first one that I got, no shit of a lie, when they picked me up from the hospital, it was my girlfriend and Corky, this bloke we know. And I said, she gave me a pillow. I asked her to bring a pillow with her. And they put me in out of the wheelchair, put me up in the fucking 4-wheel drive. I shit you not, man. He must have hit every fucking bump on the way home. And I just looked at him when he got me out of the fucking car to take me to the couch. And I was like, I want to kill you when I get better. And he goes, no, I won't be around. And I was like, you motherfucker. But no shit.
At least, because when I had the first one, when I had the hernia, it was 2016. And it was the middle of January. So every time I'd move, it was absolutely roasting.
Oh, yeah.
So at least when the second one happened was late August, it was only like, 19, 20, 21 degrees.
What hurt me the most is when I coughed. And the doctor said, it's like that big inside your, like, nutsack, whatever. He said double that because it's, he said it's gone down, wrapped around, and came back up. And that's what's there. We got to do it before it twists.
Yeah.
What the fuck? And he goes, this is the biggest one that we
ever did. Twist a testicle.
Yeah, that was the biggest surgery they did in Noosa Hospital.
You know what the worst car ride is when you throw your back out. Talk about fucking painful riding in the car.
I've had a pinched nerve in my hip.
Dude, there's been a few times over the years where I just literally just stood up normal, my back just went the fuck out.
Have you
And you
ever
talking
had a
about fucking
scorpion bite?
painful?
Have
No.
you ever had a scorpion bite? No, scorpion bite. No shit of a lie. It's a back pain. So it'll start. It'll right when it happens. It's like a scorpion bite. Hit you in the back or lower back, and it goes up your fucking back real quick, and you just stand up really straight, and you're like, holy fuck. It's called a scorpion bite. That's what happens. And then after it happens, you're like, holy fuck, holy fuck, holy fuck. And you're just rocking. But it hits the lower back, and I think it's the sciatic when it first hits. It's like,
I've already had the sciatic problem.
yeah, it's like bam, and it's like, wow, it takes your breath away, and they call it a scorpion bite.
Yeah.
They call it a scorpion bite.
I had a pinched nerve in my back, what was it, about a year ago? And I couldn't even stand up straight, dude. Like I was like sitting, like not bent over front ways or backwards, but to the side.
Yeah.
That's when you were in the bed for 3 days. I remember Sarah saying that to me.
Yeah, dude, like I was like this to the side the whole time, and I couldn't straighten up at all. Like, oh my God, it hurts so bad.
Sarah told me in the message that that's what happened. Like something happened. Like you were really in pain. I was like,
and I didn't even do anything, dude. Like I literally went to bed that night, got up out of the bed the next morning, and all of a sudden it just fucking hit me. And I was like this for like 4 or 5 days, and I couldn't fucking move, and they had to give me patches to put pain patches and everything. Oh my God, it was bad.
You do know that if I don't like see you, like whatever, I do contact Sarah to see if you're all right. And that was the one time she said, "No, he's fucked." I was like, "Fuck." What do you mean? And then she told me.
And about 6 months ago, I had to take 3 days off from work because I pulled something right here, and I couldn't even lift my arm. Like I couldn't lift it at all. Like it was literally stuck to my side like this. And I couldn't lift my arm at all. And I went to the emergency room, and they gave me a bunch of pain pills and shit. And
they always have some pretty good pain meds there.
When you hit our age, Justin, like that's like a secondary thing. It's like, oh, that'll go away when you sleep it off. That's all we say. And we're sort of like, when you hit our age, it's sort of like a she'll be right thing. Like when I wake up and I can't move my arm, I was like, oh, I'll take a shower and it'll be all right. And it'll feel good after the shower. And then during the day, it contracts to a different fucking part of the body. And you're like, oh, fuck, I should have took the day off. But you think to yourself, you can't take the day off because you got to work to pay bills. So you go through it. So, yeah, you'll see that when you hit 50. It starts going down. You think you're getting muscle problems and pains now? Wait until you hit 50. Wait until you hit 50.
Well, see,
that's all I got to say.
Yep.
Well, see, that's why I feel bad for Dan sometimes, because, you know, he actually has as much medical issues as somebody in their 60s would have. And I hate for somebody at his age because he's younger than me. And
I'm gonna say one thing. Like when me and Kelly were together, like for the 8 years that we were together before this next time, only thing I told her, I said, I want you to live to be my age. I watched her lower bowel being taken out by surgery. I saw her on a colostomy bag. She was a 25-year-old girl in a 40-year-old body, probably a 70-year-old body. And you saw her sit next to me on some of the lives. She's only 32 years old, bro.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
2 years old, man. She lost her lower bowel. She's on a colostomy bag for the rest of her fucking life. I went through all that procedure with her.
I avoided that.
I went through all that procedure with her because, you know, the doctors say, you know how to clean. I cleaned her first colostomy bag. And you saw how she's next to me. She's only 33 years old.
Yeah, it sucks when somebody that young has problems.
Yeah.
All I wish for her is for her to reach my age. When we were going out,
JDS, do you want me just to time you out or what?
yeah, time out. The last time when we broke up, I was turning 40. I had my 40th birthday, and we went out for 8 years. And she already had her lower intestine removed. Last time I heard from her, she has some kind of cancer, but I don't know. But I haven't talked to her. I won't talk to her. But I'm just saying, you think of people younger than you, and they're going through. You know, there's a lot of people in worse conditions than you are. You always got to think about that. You think it's bad? Think about other people.
Yep.
They're going through. That's why I got a she'll be your right attitude. Because, you know, there's a lot of other people going through worse things I'm fucking going through.
Yeah.
JDS is deleting his messages again.
Yeah.
Is he? Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
He's onto it.
He comes in, Dominic says really nasty shit, and then he deletes it.
Yeah, I saw that.
So I told he was doing it earlier too.
I was listening on the way. I was listening on the way home.
I told him, I said, that's why I asked you, want me to just time you out? I'll delete all your shit in one shot.
JRC, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you.
Yeah.
I'm a good dude. Thank you, man. Thank you.
And he's bitching at JDS for sending all the smoke down his
Smoky. Well, they are, man. It's going all the way down to southern Jersey or even further. Fuck.
Bunch of freeloading Canadians up there.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't say that. They're waking up now, man. You don't want to fucking say that.
Yeah.
Now the worst they're gonna do is apologize to me. I didn't mean that.
Tim, how old am I? I turned 52 in 2 months. 52.
You're a baby.
JD, the worst thing JDS would be like, sorry I upset you, bud. We can still be friends, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to do that when and so if you go back and watch some of Paul's live streams, whenever Hodges would say A after somebody, I'd be like, that's right, B.
That's right, B. Fucking
But what, it must be a Canadian thing that they put A on the end of
dude, remember that show? I won't include Justin because he won't remember it. Dom, you remember the Canadian show back in the 70s?
Fucking John. Did you read what he wrote?
Which one?
The two guys that were always at the news desk and they were telling shit. It was late 70s, early 80s. Fuck. And they always used to say A, hoser, A, and shit like that.
John said I'm 52. Had 2 hernia operations. One time I was calling myself ET, the extra testicle.
I'm 52
at the same time, it's much like the New Zealanders when they say, choice, bruh.
Yeah, choice, bruh. Yeah.
Choice, bruh.
Choice, bruh.
And they put bruh at the end. Dude, Kiwi, they're a total different fucking animal. Like, they supposedly speak English, but you need subtitles to understand them.
Like, especially when they say dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your dick, not a dick.
Yeah, they're deck.
Yeah.
Like a veranda, a porch.
It fucks me all up, man. No, not my aunt, but her aunt, when I got married, she talked just like that, Dom. Like when I talked to her, I said, we owned a fish shop, right? Fish cafe.
No, it's a fish.
She talked like that. We're gonna have fish and chops.
Fish and chops.
What? And she goes,
Fish.
fish and chops. I'm like, can you say the word? Can you say the number?
FSH. Fish.
Right. Can you say the word the number 6 for me? She goes, sucks.
Six.
I was like, you suck what? And she used to get pissed off at me. I was like,
Yep,
well,
sucks.
hey, like, stop saying it's gonna suck. Oh, dude. She used to spend the night. See, we had a cafe with it had 2 rooms. So two rooms connected to the cafe. And on the weekends I used to do all the carpentry around it, and I would put all the stuff up around the outside, trying to decorate it when I first came over. And I worked until like 10 p.m. one night. I said, I'm fucked. So I was watching the tennis match. It was Australian tennis tour at the time.
Yeah.
So I'm watching that on the TV out in the cafe, not in the fucking unit where my wife was. She was watching her Home Alone or whatever the fuck it was. And my aunt came out there. She goes, oh, you want me to make you something for dinner? I was like, oh, I already had dinner. Lisa fucking made me dinner. And she goes, oh, I was going to make you fish and chops. I was like, what?
Fish.
What? Fuck, she was so... You know what her job was growing up, Dom, for about 5 years?
What?
In New Zealand, she worked at the condom factory. So I kept on telling her she was really fucked.
Yeah.
And she'd get pissed off, man. Oh, fuck, she'd get pissed off. Oh, you're really fucked. She made a lot of money working there, too. Fuck, at a condom factory. Fuck, man.
Yeah. Fish. Yeah, fish. Yep, no I in it. You've just got to say fish and chips.
Yeah, push and chips. And fuck, man, she probably still talks like that today. I haven't seen her in like over 15 years. Well, hurry back, JDS, you little prick.
Yeah.
So what are you doing tomorrow, Dom?
Well, it's Friday, so but at the same time, it's not going to be the normal Friday.
Why?
Because a mate of mine, because I usually meet up with about half a dozen of us, and we have a good Friday.
Yeah.
But one of them's coming back from overseas, and the other one just left to go overseas. Another guy is stuck in Tasmania, and another mate of mine is, I'm not sure what he's going to do, but I think there's only going to be 1 or 2 of us, because it's sometimes on a Friday we can get up to 14 people in our little group.
I used to get all the boys together on a Friday night at the Croy Hotel, and we had about 10 people. But the problem was, like, every time we had to remember who bought all the beer the previous week.
Yeah.
And they would let you know, they'd be like, I shouted, okay.
Yeah, because every time someone walks in, they say, sure, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we had a good thing going for a while, but COVID hit.
Yeah. COVID hit and forced us online.
It fucked it all up. If you think that you're in a small community and you can say online talk, no.
Every generation has something fuck like that. Like mine was 9/11.
Yep.
The next generations was COVID.
I watched that happen from across the fucking river when I was delivering my side job. I was delivering a copier. I watched it.
Yeah, because it happened late night here. It was like 11 p.m. when we heard it.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Every generation has like their version of Pearl Harbor, right? That's
Yeah.
something crazy that happens.
I remember
Like,
when
they'll never
I was
forget.
going out. I was going out with Nikki. I was going out with her, and she ran down the fucking staircase. Said Michael Jackson just died, and I was like, "What? Michael Jackson just died?" There's like you said, there's everything that generations remember.
And the thing is with Michael Jackson, he died on the day of a friend of mine's birthday. So that was.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I couldn't believe he died. And I was like, fuck off. He's only fucking 60 years old. And I was like, fuck off. He ain't gonna die. And he was fucking right in the middle of a comeback tour.
Yeah.
This is it, or whatever it's called. Yeah.
Well, he wasn't in the middle of it. He was about to start it. And that was actually going to make
Oh.
him all his money back because
Yeah.
he was broke as shit at the time.
I thought he was in the middle of it.
No, he was just about
he was getting ready for it.
and he was estimated to make over $1 billion off of it
Oh, he would have.
because he was broke as shit at the time. Like he didn't have any money left. Like he was very flamboyant with his money.
Yeah.
Like they said he would walk into like some high-end art place and he'd just be like, yeah, I'll take that $12 million chair. I'll take that $1 million painting. And this bro would just, he'd walk in and just drop $100 million on fucking bullshit.
Yeah, but the thing was, like, if you remember how he grew up, which Justin, you don't know, but how he grew up, I wouldn't expect anything other than that. I mean, the way he grew up and the Jackson 5 grew up, being controlled and beat the way they were, yeah, they could fucking have anything they fucking wanted. I wouldn't care.
Yeah,
they should do a fucking movie about that. The Jackson 5, how they were brought up. I don't know if they did already, but it wasn't good back in the 70s. Not with his dad. His dad was a fucking
But he just wasn't smart with his money though at the beginning, and then like I said at the very end, he was super broke. And that's one of the reasons why he wanted to do the tour because. Like I said, he was estimated to probably make about $1 billion just himself. That's not including what the full tour would have made.
On the debut concert of showing people, you know, what he was going to be doing, Elizabeth Taylor was there too, wasn't he? Wasn't she? She was sitting in the like front rows watching all that. That motherfucker, he could still pop and lock and fucking all that crap. And I'm like, you're fucking 60 years old, bro.
No, the big question is, do you think he actually was a pedo?
Let's go down that rabbit hole.
No, I don't think he was. Nope.
I don't know because he was a very weird guy.
Nope.
And there was multiple times that was kind of.
Nope. I don't think he was
at all. Was accused of that.
No, I don't think he was at all. Nope. I mean, they talked to McCullen. They talked to all the people that fucking there. No, I don't think he was. I think they made him out to be what they wanted him to be.
Yeah, but there was also rumors too that he paid a lot of those families off not to say nothing too, though. So it's hard to say.
His kids would have said something. His real kids would have said something about it.
Yeah, but there's pedophiles too that have had kids and never touched their own kids. Because like one of the guys that got arrested the other day by our sheriff, he got arrested for being a pedophile, but his kids actually never got touched. He actually never did anything to his own kids. And they actually said that. They said from our preliminary review and everything.
McCullen, they fucking interviewed him.
Evidence of it.
They interviewed him 2 weeks after it. Look at his interview. He was very wholesome. No, I don't think he was.
JRC said he was wacko jacko by then.
He was wacko jacko, but still, I remember coming home from work, right? And I saw on the news that he held a baby over the fucking balcony.
Yeah, that's.
I was pissed the fuck off when that fucking
I'm
happened.
trying to work out who they are now. Was it not Paris?
I don't know, but he held the fucking kid over the balcony. That's when I became pissed. I was pissed off. Why the fuck? After everything you're going through in your fucking life, and you're gonna
25
fucking
or
say
26
that
years ago.
shit's happening? I was like, you can't be doing this, you fucking dickhead. I don't think he molested the child, but that act that he did, holding that kid over the fucking balcony, no, he should have been arrested.
Well, like I said,
Into
there's been a lot of cases where somebody was a pedophile and didn't actually touch their own kids though, so that you can't always go by whether his kids had issues with him or not.
Mhm.
Because like I said, there was a guy just arrested here a week or so ago by our sheriff. And when they got done with the full investigation, it turned out he never did anything inappropriate with his own kids. It was just other people's kids.
Yeah.
It was
fuck
like he
that.
had,
I don't care what
you know what I'm
fucking
saying
person
though?
for.
But I'm saying
Yeah, I
that's
understand.
that's
I
not always an
understand.
indication whether somebody's guilty or not though.
Yeah, but still, I don't think Michael Jackson is a pedophile. No, I don't think he never has been. It was just fucking rumors because he had a fucking ranch that all the kids went to and they had a fucking good time. They had to fucking put something on him.
But at the same time, why would you do that though? Like to me, that
Because
just
he
feels
didn't have it when he was growing up. He didn't.
It doesn't matter. That still feels like extremely inappropriate.
He didn't have it as he was growing up. He wanted to bring children up in a good area. That's why he did it.
Well, I know a lot of famous people that grew up the same way and they don't do that.
But I'm
That's what I'm
saying that's
saying.
the reason why people fucking grow up the way they do, and then all of a sudden they go into a charity and fucking have homeless people in a fucking mansion. Fucking be awesome. We have a truck stop here that's fucking huge and it's closed down now. Turn that open to the fucking homeless, but they won't.
Like
They're
I
gonna
feel,
tear it down.
I'll tell you right now, around other people's kids, dude, I feel extremely uncomfortable in certain situations where I don't feel like it's appropriate because it's not my kid. You know, in different situations.
He didn't have a good childhood growing up. Wanted every other child to have a good growing up. They had a good time. I don't think he ever did anything with anybody. If I'm proven wrong and they can come out and say, oh, he touched me there, then I would. There hasn't been anybody that said that. They all been questioned. And all of them said that he's a good person. He treated us kindly. We had a great time at the fucking ranch. But everybody, because he had a kid's ranch, Neverland or whatever the fuck it's called, they think it's all fucking, molestation and fucking all that shit. Why don't you let the bloke go and fucking said he brought these kids a joyful fucking life?
Well, I'm not saying that that could be possible, but in my eyes, if it feels very inappropriate, I would never do that with other people's kids.
If my kid was down the block from his fucking ranch and all that shit was happening over there, and my son said, Can I go over there, Dad? I would say yeah.
Yeah, but there was proof though that kids were left there overnight with him. That's where I'm talking
overnight with him, yes, in his bed. I fucking heard all that. Was there any bad things about it? No. None.
But that's still highly inappropriate, bro. I'm not gonna take my daughter to some random dude's house and just leave her there overnight with him and sleeping in the bed with him. That's fucking weird.
That was McCullen that slept in bed with him.
I don't care. That's fucking weird. I would never put my kid in any weird situation. That just seems extremely
I just don't think. I think they portrayed him out the way news wanted to fucking portray him. I don't think he was a child molester, and it's been proven wrong. And it's been proven in so many fucking 2 or 3 now. I don't think he was a child molester. He didn't have it growing up. He wanted to bring them kids up happy and having a good time. And that's what he did. I don't believe because he was the biggest fucking thing about racism. And I like Michael Jackson was fucking mad. He was awesome. And he fought against racism. He fought about everything. I don't know how you would feel today with everything going on now with the transgender and all that fucking crap. I don't know how you would act, but the fucker didn't even have half of a fucking face. Hey, Rules.
Hey, Rules.
The fucker didn't even have half of a face after that fucking, what happened? Pepsi commercial or whatever the fuck happened. I don't think he was a child molester. No, I don't think he was.
What's up, Roland? What you up to?
Justin can't get to sleep. His dick hurts. He tried this fucking medication, but it still itches.
Yep.
Well, it's hard when it's dragging on the ground all the time.
Oh, fuck up.
Yeah. He's got gravel rash.
You fucking fish. I wish I had that problem, but I got the small dick syndrome.
I can probably say that's not a problem for me.
Oh, for me it is, man. It's fucking very small. I gotta get an operation or something. Maybe that'll help. When are you going to tear your computer apart, Justin?
What are you talking about?
You going to tear your computer apart again? Put a new GPU in there?
Not now. No, I ain't got the money for that. I wish I did. I'd buy a Ryzen 9 if I did.
Man, if I had the fucking money, I would have bought that 690 motherboard. The fucking
Actually, I'd rather get a new motherboard at the moment than that, but I'm not really worried about it right now. But at some point I want to, only because it would have more options for upgrades.
Capability. Yeah.
Because this motherboard's very limited.
Yeah, mine is too. I would like to get the 690 motherboard with the fucking Ryzen 9 with the 480 Ti. I can't afford it, man.
I just want one with an extra PC slot and an extra M.2.
Yes.
I'd like to have two M.2 slots.
Yes.
That way I could put in,
awesome.
You know, like two terabyte drives or something.
Right. Well, if you, oh man, that would be so fucking perfect. And maybe some more, well, it'll be a bigger tower next time, but still, it'd be worth it, man. I still want to take this computer and network all my printers off of. That's what I want to fucking do. But until I was told that I had to get a Raspberry Pi for every one of them. That's what Sean said.
Yeah, and those aren't cheap anymore.
Not anymore. Dude, the gaming thing that Sean gave me at the time, I think it was like $40 or $60. And that gaming thing that I got is probably worth about 800 or 900 now with all the games that it has on it. Fucking has mad games. And they're fucking awesome because they get to save everything that you do. You can save it and keep on going from there.
Oh, I mean, if anything, the casing and the Pi itself are worth a lot, but emulators are a dime a dozen, dude. There's so many people out there that emulate games and have emulators.
I got over 800 games on that fucking thing.
I know, but you can go on AliExpress and buy a handheld that has 400 or 500 games on it if you wanted. That's what I'm saying. It's really not hard to find gaming systems with emulators like that on there. They're really cheap. The one cool thing about Sean's is it's custom. It's not something that you could buy off the internet.
Well, that's why That's why I love it, because that was for my birthday. That's a birthday gift, so it's fucking awesome. Why is your camera off? Are you eating? Again?
What are you talking about again? I haven't eaten in like 8 hours. What the fuck are you talking
What
about?
are you getting
Why
close
you
to
going
breakfast?
turning off your fucking camera?
Cause I'm doing stuff.
Quarter.
Yeah.
Well, it's 5:45, so it must be getting close to breakfast.
Plus my lighting's not that great anyway, so it doesn't matter.
It's not 5:45, it's 5:45.
No, quarter to
Yeah, it's 5:45.
6 in Florida, Eastern.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Well, technically it's 19 minutes till 6. Quarter here is
sorry.
15.
Sorry about that.
Quarter here is 15.
I was just
minutes.
rounding it up to the quarter hour.
Let's go for the increments. Let's go.
Well, I don't know. Over there, a quarter could be 20 minutes. I don't know.
It's your fucking live. You should be always have your camera on. It's your fucking live.
What, the live stream that like 2 people are watching?
Well, it's your live stream, 5 people watching. It should always be live. You should always have your cam on. You should never turn it off. Rick. But anyway. I mean, Dom is like going into the trouble, like putting everything in the background and setting everything up. And you're just like, I'll turn my cam off. Fuck it.
Oh, good night, Tim. I didn't know you were leaving.
He not only turned it off, he just left.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
I think you were supposed to turn your camera off.
Yeah, what happened to your camera, Tim? I don't know what happened there. What time is it where Rulin's at?
It would be nearly midday.
Oh, damn, it's the afternoon time for him, huh?
Yeah, getting close to lunchtime. Because he's 1 hour in front of Laura and David.
Damn it, man. My money still ain't fucking hit. I was gonna go get breakfast. I'm gonna try to go get breakfast for the kids, but still ain't fucking hitting my account. I have a feeling they switched days too, because before I used to get paid on Thursday, and then last week for some reason I didn't get it till Friday, and now it's not here today either, so
Mm,
they must have switched days.
mm.
Damn it, I swear.
Are you going to work tomorrow or what?
No, I haven't been at work all week.
Lazy
And I
ass.
haven't gotten paid for it neither.
Lazy ass motherfucker. Get to work. Guess I'm going back in the green room.
Now I'm looking up something. Hold on.
Oh, I thought you were going to put me in the green room. Dick. But I am going to have to get going soon. I got the hiccups.
Uh-oh.
I'm not going to last longer. You know how the hiccups when they start, you're fucking gone. See if I can have a sleep in. And you're going to do a live enter pause tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be on that one, but I'm going to have to say I do, because Fucking hiccups.
You can't
I
even
got
say
hiccups.
anything. What are you even saying? Dude, you've been hiccuping for like the last hour and a half. What are you talking about?
No, I haven't.
Yeah,
Fuck
you
off.
have.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have. I swear to God, go back and watch the live stream.
Have I?
Yes, you've been hiccuping for a while now.
That's that heartburn. But I think
Yeah,
I'm going.
I'm gonna end
I think
it.
I'm going to bed. I think I'm going to bed, and hopefully I can sleep in instead of waking up at 3 a.m. Body fucking clock.
Probably what I'm gonna do.
All right, bro. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all take care.
I'll see y'all later.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Later, everybody in the chat.